And we're now officially being recorded too.
Yay.
So live and recording. Perfect. Hey.
Hi.
What's happening?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
That's it?
Cool. That's it. All right. Well, thanks for
Wow.
coming, everybody.
Wow.
Glad you're here.
Chatter, recording. Hi.
Ah.
Why, Melissa, how do I fix your face?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You're blurry
Am I
again.
blurry again?
Yeah, it was unblurry and then you lost power. So whatever setting that you did.
I reset it. I reset it on the same setting, but I don't know, fam. I'm so sorry.
That's not good. Nothing ever works the way it's supposed to. That's
I
mine.
blame Florida.
That's my learning.
I just need to move. It's so hot here, guys.
Yeah. It is hot.
Disgusting.
It's not
I
hot
know.
today.
It was like 60 degrees here today, sunny and breezy. Just the
Yeah,
worst.
It's 55 right now, actually.
I know. I
You
love
have
it.
to live
I
in,
love
like,
it.
You have to live in like Texas, don't you?
Oof. Lambo's
I mean,
in Texas?
What? No, Lambo's in
No.
Canada.
Okay.
Canada.
Lambo's in Canada.
Okay.
Why did I think Michael was in Texas?
I used to live there and I escaped.
Oh yeah,
From-
Michael's
He's
from Texas.
I
Yeah.
escaped many years ago.
Not Texas. Texas. It's like with a Z
Texas.
at the end.
It's Texas.
Texas.
It sounds too much like
Texas.
taxes to be in Texas.
Yeah. I
It's-
hate taxes.
Wow.
Nobody likes taxes. I
That's
don't
fine.
even think accountants like taxes.
They
I'm
don't.
My
getting my-
accountant is
Getting my
so
taxes
angry about
done
it all the time.
tomorrow because I submitted an extension.
The
so I
extent-
get to do it tomorrow.
You have
Yeah.
like a long time to do it, so the fact that
Yeah.
you're doing it tomorrow is
know.
like kind of like you're ahead of the game in a
It is
sense.
huge. It is huge.
Yeah, we're proud of you.
Thank you. I
So
love
I'm
your
always
hair
proud of
too,
you.
Meg.
You are the fancy partner of our group.
It's
It's
true.
true.
Yeah.
You are pretty fancy now.
Yeah.
True. I'm so fancy.
You're so different. You changed.
I've
You've
so
changed.
much.
Change, man.
All I've ever wanted is
Changed.
someone to tell me I've changed. I've got too big for my britches.
You've just gotten too big for your britches.
Thanks,
Right.
Meg.
You're welcome.
Hair britches.
Yeah, you bigger britches, lady.
Yeah, like I'm not telling you to get smaller. I want your pants to match or to fit
I
properly.
do need larger pants. That's true.
No, you just got those leggings. I heard all about them. You sent me a link
I got the
to
butt
them.
leggings. I did. I got the
Yeah,
butt
you
leggings.
did.
The ones that go right up your.
Yep.
You know.
Right up your
Oh.
butt.
Wow.
They're not jeggings. Is that a thing? Are those like jeans
Yeah,
leggings?
they are things.
Okay.
They are. I own jeggings, but I don't wear them anymore because they're not cool anymore.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely out of the loop when it comes to.
Yeah, stop wearing your jeggings, Michael. They're not cool, anymore.
anyways.
I mean, you don't know.
Michael just you can't tell, but he's just Donald ducking it the entire time he's on camera.
For the past 2 years, I haven't worn actual pants in my place in a long time. Why would you? Why would you?
Yeah, why would
optional.
you?
As someone said, pants are leg jail. I'm like, yes, exactly.
Yeah,
they are
they
leg jail.
are.
What's the point? Free the leg.
The only leg jails I like are soft leg jails. You know?
No.
Yeah.
But I'm wearing
Like
pajama
like soft pants.
That
Yeah,
counts?
pajama pants. I like those. Those are soft jails. I like those.
Mine are even softer because they're covered in cat hair.
Nice.
There we go.
Anyway.
Hey, so we're here to play a game though.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But before
true.
we do that, we should do the thing where people say, hey, in case you don't know, I'm so and so, and you can find me at this spot. And also, I'm playing this character who is a blank. And as usual, Lambo will go first.
Hi, I'm Lambo. I'm so I'm Sass Lambo. You guys can find me on twitch.tv/SassLambo. I'm currently playing Lambert, Sir Lambert Wiggleton, who is just a very very smart individual that is not at all dumb, but good with adventuring. Yes.
Okay. I add that
Nice.
to your CV. Yolissa.
Nice. Hi, everyone. My name is Lissa. I'm playing Dr. Chloe Song, who is a doctor. of operatic performance, and she's really just looking to increase her her scene, her image, her public image.
Yeah. Her Insta follower count.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Cool. Meg.
Do you want to talk about like, what you do though, or just your character?
Oh, that's true.
What do I do as a person?
As a,
Oh yeah,
as a
what do you
content
do as a
creator.
person?
I have a check mark next to my name. I don't.
Never mind. Move forward. Meg, what is
Wow,
Mute.
you've
She's
changed.
so big for her britches now.
I know, right? We'll fix it in post.
I am Megan Amell and I stream and stuff. And then also I play Dr. Smith, Dr. Minnie Smith. I am also a doctor, but I'm like a doctor of archaeology or something. I don't really know. But I do know a lot about signs and symbols. And, I'm very, very, very smart.
Yes.
That's the end.
Mm-hmm.
And you stream on Twitch.
I already said that.
Okay.
It was in the beginning. I said I stream on Twitch.
It's okay, cool.
And you're a math teacher.
And I'm a math teacher, and it's only one more week till summer. Woo!
Woo, math.
No, the woo was not for the math. It was for.
Summer.
I'm Juices TV. I'm your best friend on the internet. And I stream on Twitch 5 days a week. And the rest of the time, I'm either getting yelled at by stream captain people who don't know what boundaries are, or I am, I don't know, playing RimWorld, and then also family and responsibilities.
Are you having a rough day, Juice?
Having a rough couple weeks, bud.
Sorry. That sucks.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's really fine. I'm exaggerating. And my character is Ace Billingsley, and I will read you the bio that I wrote. It's very long. Here we go.
Okay.
Heir to the Billingsley slurry fortune, Ace defied his parents' wishes and accepted a commission as an officer in the war. His high-flying antics earned him a reputation as a man of action, but his true strength was military strategy and tactics. After the war, he studied the history of war and weaponry, eventually obtaining a PhD from Ivy League University.
Yes. So
Amazing.
it is a crack team of academics.
Mm-hmm.
Emphasis on crack. So my name is Zero or Zero Daylight or Michael or DM or GM or Keeper or Master of Ceremonies or what have you. I run games like this on the internet.
Did you get a new camera, Michael?
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
You look like a live action glamour shot.
Yes. It's
Amazing.
called a 55 millimeter prime lens with a 2.8 aperture set at like the shallowest depth of field and a glamour lens. So I've got a little bit of a glow.
Ooh.
And that's
I'm actually
something you're
80
getting
years old.
for all of us, right? For Christmas this year?
No,
Yeah. Oh,
it was.
Don't you want your show to have the highest quality possible? I mean, look at Lissa. You can't even. She's a blob up there.
Sorry.
It's like ultra like Vaseline lens.
It's not me. It's you. Hey,
That's true.
I look good on my stream.
I know. I don't know why that.
I really don't know. I even tested it. There's a testing thing on OBS Ninja that like you can test your connection, and it was fine.
It's so weird.
Fine.
I feel like your packets maybe just there aren't enough of them once you're live. Maybe.
Who
Maybe
knows?
once I'm live, I don't know.
Who
I don't
knows?
know.
It hasn't always been bad though. That's the weird part. Like it's kind of recent. I feel like.
I think it's Florida.
It's quite possible. Thanks to Santa's. Anyway,
I think it's
I know. Yeah, you're not wrong.
it's true. So we are playing Minnesota Smith and the Temple of Boom, which is an adaptation of a Story Brewers one-page TTRPG that is about sort of hapless archaeologists failing at everything. Brave archaeologists striving to save the world, and then when they fail, it's funny. So it is relatively light and comedic. But this is our second concluding session, and a lot happened on the first session. Does anyone? I'm sure someone has detailed notes, right?
Well, I took detailed notes for a while, so I'm sure that someone else did it this time.
Right. Does anyone remember anything from last session? Okay.
I remember stuff. Okay.
A lot happened.
So we were like, oh, we got to find this thing. And then we were like, cool, let's do it. And then we went there and we got there fast because we used a monkey's paw. That was messed up. Then we got there, but we were like on the edge of this thing. And we were like, oh God, we're going to fall to our death. And then, but we didn't. We got the thing we needed. And then we like monkey pawed out or something. I don't remember how we got out, but we got out.
Plane. Remember the plane?
Oh yeah. So we got out on the plane or whatever.
Out of the temple.
Oh yeah, we got flooded out of the temple. Then we got out in the plane.
Surfed on an alligator.
Yeah, we surfed on an alligator. And then some like Nazi ninjas came and took the thing that we got. And now we're like, oh no, dun dun dun. And that's where we stopped.
Yes. Just a few little gaps that I'll close in that.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Masterful, detailed retelling.
You're welcome.
So, Dr. Smith had been working with a student, a former graduate student of hers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about her.
Dr. Wells. Dr. Wells.
Marissa.
I don't remember the first name. I didn't write it down.
Mackenzie.
You didn't
Maybe.
write it down?
No, because it's Dr. Wells.
Mildred.
Maybe.
It was M something.
Maybe. But you've been working with Dr. Wells to track down the location of the Stone of Kuthat, an ancient occult item. Yes. And then she disappeared and left you a sucks to be you note. And turns out that she is in league with Phantom with an F. This is an organization of evil archaeologists who scour the world for powerful artifacts and use them for nefarious purposes. You then spent like an hour of game time dicking around in a basement.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly setting each other on fire.
It was a loot cave.
It was very problematic. But you did get a monkey's paw out of it, which is not necessarily awesome. But yes, then you went to the Pumanjar Plateau, which is at the other side of the world, which is like not in India, but kind of in India. And you flew there, or Ace flew you there. And you found yourselves in a chamber with the Stone of Kuthat. Only it was kind of a puzzle, and you had to find a way of getting it. You did find a way of getting it. And then, yes, the alligator that you had killed previously, you wound up riding it out as the waters rose because you had triggered the trap. And you were fired upon the entire way by Nazis and members of Phantom. You, however, escaped and made your way to the Best Western Madhurpur, a hotel.
I remember that.
Got my points.
Yes, exactly. Where you... where you then examined the Stone of Kuthat and took a bunch of detailed notes and videos. You're rotating various faces of it. It looks like it creates a very particular like night sky with a very particular inlay of a mountain range. So you believe that if it is pointing to a very particular location, and you know that the Stone of Kuthat must be joined with the Amanar Plate to lead to the actual Temple of Boom, which is the source of eldritch power that can potentially reshape and or end the world. It is of great interest to Phantom, and that's when the ninjas came in and stole the Stone of Kuthat from you. Luckily, because you have all your notes and records, you are fairly certain you know where they are going. And of course, Melinda Wells, I think it was Melinda, Dr. Melinda Wells was there because she had to gloat at you. Nice try, Dr. Smith. And then melt off into the night with the Stone of Kuthat. So
she's mean.
She is mean. So it is now, right then, the windows of your suite have been busted out by ninjas. You have just watched the ninjas and Dr. Wells melt off into the night with the Stone of Kuthat. What do you do?
Have we already checked the body of the leader ninja person?
I think so. I think you looked and it was just like some ninja stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, just basic
Some
ninja
regular ninja
stuff.
stuff.
Ninja stuff, yeah.
Throwing
So I've got some
stars.
kunai now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Nice.
He probably had like an F in a circle, which you know to be the symbol of Phantom tattooed on him somewhere.
I'd like to loot all of his stuff.
Cool. You have typical basic ninja stuff.
That's awesome. Why are you saying that like it's not the coolest?
I mean, it's cool.
I mean, typical ninja stuff's pretty cool.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
cool, but like, do you know how to use it? Maybe we'll see.
I don't know. Probably not. If we have rolls like we did last week, last time.
I should say,
Probably don't know
yay!
how to use anything.
You are covered in extremely dangerous items, some of which are explosive. This is going to go well.
Yeah.
Great.
Perfect.
Well, we have all of our notes on the Eye of Kuthat, right?
You have your notes on
Yeah.
the properly configured Stone of Kuthat. So
Stone of Kuthat.
it is possible that you might be able to deduce the location, the next location where Phantom is taking the Stone of Kuthat to join it with the Aminar plate, which
Yeah.
will paint a beacon to the Temple of Boom.
Right. So we need to get there ahead of them using our wits and guile and all of the information that we have.
Oof, that sounds scary.
I
Wits
know.
and guile, huh?
It sounds like you're going to need to nail some rolls here, Minnie.
All right, Ace.
Meg.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to. This is
You
for
want me
sure.
to do-
It's for sure book smart.
All right. I mean, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Can I have more than 2 dice, though?
I believe in you.
I'm
Well,
a
let's see.
genius.
You are a genius, and we are talking about the decipherment of secret signs and imagery.
Oh, see, then I should have like 4 dice.
That's true.
All right, let's do it. Hopefully, these dice are nicer to me than the last ones.
They
Nice
won't
dice,
be.
Nice dice. Nice dice.
Oh, I got a 6, a 5, a 4, and a 3.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey.
which is
Good, right?
well, only the 6 matters. Because
And no
it's your and ones, but you got no ones, and you did get 1 success. So yes, you are able to. You pull out of your trusty leather satchel that you carry with you, like a world atlas or something, and when he goes through, like you pull out a protractor and a compass and start like making defacing this book that still has the library card in it from the university where you work. And you're able
fine.
to like do some archaeologist mojo to triangulate in. And in fact, you are certain that the location of the Aminar plate is in a uncharted island. Now, how you know about it is it's uncharted. I mean, it's on maps and stuff, but like it doesn't have a name. It doesn't belong to anyone. It is basically the Forbidden Isle. It is an ancient caldera of a massive volcano, and the specific peaks and ridges around the center of this crater perfectly match the symbols that were on the Stone of Kuthat, and the night sky was definitely like you can see the southern. You could see the Southern Cross projected by the Stone of Kuthat, so it definitely is in the southern hemisphere. This is probably about 800 miles northeast of Australia. So it's out in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
We have an
So how do
effective
we-
way of getting there.
Yeah, how do we get there if it's uncharted?
Well, you know its location. And not much is known about it, other than the fact that there are ancient rumors of cannibalistic subhumans,
Oh, cool.
monsters long thought, prehistoric monsters long thought extinct.
I hear dinosaurs.
Maybe. There's a
Are we going
rumor
to
that
Hawaii?
there's a rumor that there's a tiki bar on it somewhere, but the tiki bar is haunted, so it's kind of a good news, bad news situation.
Well,
It's always good news.
I don't believe in haunting, so we should be fine.
Yeah, it should be fine. I mean,
Yeah.
like there were some famous Australian pirates who made it their hangout and then established a tiki bar,
Man,
and then
they know how to party.
but then they didn't account for the curse, and so they were all cursed to stay at the tiki bar forever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm down.
yeah, should be fine.
Let's go.
But yes, you have a plane and it has pontoons.
Ooh.
All
The
right.
pontoons are configurable. I can take off the pontoons if we need to.
Yes.
How is the plane? I know we were shot at multiple times.
That's fine.
Yep. Because I think it was either Dr. Smith or Dr. Song heroically patched the fuel line, which enabled you to get all the way to Madhurpur.
Whoa, with like ropes or something, right?
I don't remember, or gum. But yes,
Yeah.
you have successfully refueled and gotten a little bit of service on it, so it's probably not going to fall apart. Your antique plane is probably not going to fall apart somewhere over the Pacific Ocean.
They made them very strong back then.
Yeah, sure. It'll probably be fine. Or you can just skip it and go do something else and wait and see what happens when Phantom gets their hands on the ultimate power.
That doesn't sound like fun.
It's kind of like the Ark, right? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like, regardless of what happens, the Nazis open the thing and I'll die.
Yeah.
And which is probably what's going to happen. Doesn't
Maybe.
really matter if we get involved. We could just hang out and just explore the loot cave.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else in there.
There's all
Well,
kinds of
then we
stuff back
should
there.
probably go to
There
Australia.
was a lot of stuff in there, but it all got washed out with you and the giant albino alligator.
Which we rode out of the temple.
Yeah, like so
Yeah,
cool.
So
Yes.
cool.
We were so cool.
Well, 3 of you were very cool. 1 of you belly flopped, falling out of a waterfall. It was very painful and embarrassing. Dr.
I
Smith.
definitely don't remember who that was.
it's fine.
It was for sure Dr. Smith. That's fine. So
Hope somebody got a chance to take a selfie with that albino alligator as we selfie worked out of there.
sure.
Sure.
I'm sure someone had the presence of mind as you were
Oh
being
yeah, for sure.
it
It was probably Lissa's character. Dr. Song
Probably.
probably
Oh, yeah.
does that
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, all of your plans are for sure on Instagram and TikTok. And you
Yeah,
wonder how
yeah.
Phantom finds
Probably what we
you.
got found. Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got, but you got to do it for the gram.
They got it set up for updates or for alerts. So yeah, it's bad.
Maybe we should
gotta
push those
keep it
those
right
alerts
now.
like a little bit on a time delay.
Maybe.
Yeah. You're
Maybe
like,
right.
like here I am in room
schedule your
47
tweets,
of the
please.
Madhurpur Best Western. I hope no ninjas break in and steal the stone that we have.
Who's been tweeting out who's been doing this? Chloe.
It's fine.
Whoops.
So it's the middle of the night. What do you do?
Go to bed.
Yep.
Okay.
Rest up and then head out in the morning, I guess.
Sure. Good news is no more ninjas attack. They were done taunting you. So you wake up in the morning. So who is going to deal with the whole like your security deposit doesn't cover the fact that the wall was kicked in by ninjas in the middle of the night situation?
Well, we're gonna have to leave before checkout time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Madripoor. This stuff happens all the time. There's no
Yeah.
way this isn't included.
Did we use fake IDs to check in, or did we
No.
actually use our own stuff? Oh,
You used your
okay,
own
well.
stuff.
Oh no, that's stupid.
Oh, what have we done?
You didn't plan.
I'll spend my many points to cover that hole.
Okay. So you do your best to like disguise it with curtains or whatever and then sneak out. Because it would be silly. Yes, you leave and as you turn around a corner, the housekeeping shows up. Because checkout time is very early here in Madripoor. And then they knock on the door and no one answers. They open it and the pressure differential blows all the curtains open. And they can see that the entire wall has been blown apart, and then they raise the alarm. So, getting back to the plane is a chase scene.
All right, we're getting chased by Best Western security and
No.
Security, management, waitresses. Because I mean, it's a 4-star, but it's Best Western, so it has like 3 employees, and so it's the 3 employees plus their 2 of their big burly cousins and a monkey for some reason.
A monkey.
Why not?
Yeah. Because the monkey's not about to have it. The monkey.
Probably mad about its cousin's paw being.
It's true.
chopped off.
That's probably exactly what it was. So I need you all to try to escape from being to successfully abscond without paying your bill at the Best Western Madripoor.
Okay, what are we looking at?
Well, you tell me.
I use my street smarts probably,
Yeah,
makes sense.
Same.
and the fact that I'm really smart. I'm a genius.
I also use my street smarts.
So you're
Like
each going to
most
try.
geniuses don't have to remind everyone they're a genius, you know?
Right.
Well, I'm just saying, can I get another dice for being a genius?
Well, if you
all
tell
the
if you
time?
tell me what you're trying to do, and if being a genius applies, then yes.
Well, because I know the wind speed, and so I'm like, "Tss," and then I'm like, we need to go left, because there's a fire to the right. I can smell it because I'm a genius. I'll just use 2 dice. I'll just use 2 dice.
I mean, you can
Ding.
totally apply genius, but not like I smell a thing and therefore I'm genius.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter.
It could
I'm just
be.
using
It could be
2.
I once saw an aerial photograph of Madripoor, and I
no.
memorized the entire thing.
It doesn't
Therefore, I'm a
matter 'cause
genius.
I got a 1 anyway.
Okay.
I got a 1 and a 2.
So your highest
Okay.
die is I failed, and you got a 1. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm dead. Cool.
I also got a 1 and not a 6.
Okay. What was your highest die though?
4.
Okay. That's pretty good. You're making progress,
Thank you.
but you also had a 1.
Yeah, I did.
How is Ace trying to abscond?
In a very action-oriented way.
Okay, but like specifically.
Yeah. What actions are we talking about?
Like running through the marketplace, jumping over fruit stands,
Okay.
Parkour.
sliding underneath like the 2 guys holding the pane of glass.
Got it. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool. That sounds like heroic to me.
I'm very heroic.
And you know what? If you want to throw a rule breaker in there, because you are breaking all the rules,
Of course. I don't know what that means. but yes.
because your reputation applies, you added a 3rd die.
Okay. Wait. So if I'm heroic and I have a 3 and I add
Then
another,
you add a
die,
4th
then
die.
That's the 4th die,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah. If your specialty or reputation apply, you add another die, 1 for each.
2 6s, a 4, and a 3.
Hoo-hoo! That's going to be very successful. What about Sir Lambert? How is Sir Lambert trying to escape?
Lambert's going to, I guess, book it down the market route and do the whole chase scene through the stalls and everything.
Okay.
I just
Dodging.
did that. You have to come up with a new one.
Okay, I'm going for the rooftops then.
There it is.
There we go.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
That'll be
I'm gonna
heroic.
parkour my way through. Yeah.
Yep, that'll be heroic. I don't think occult or ambitious applies, so just the 3 dice.
I had a 1, 6, and a 4.
Okay, cool. Well, you succeed. There is a negative consequence, however.
Awesome.
So we have 3 negative consequences, 2 successes, 1 making progress, and 1 absolute failure. Okay, cool. Well, let's see. We'll do the successes first. So Ace is just, and maybe even a little too much, like unnecessary combat rolls, like leaping over and sliding on stuff when you could have just like.
Can I just be like?
And you're like discounting my awesomeness.
No, I'm saying
Can
it's like too awesome. It's very extra in a good way. In a good way. I mean, people will definitely remember it. But yes, you leap and vault and spin and flip and kick and you knock stuff over and then you catch it in the air and you sit it back on the vendor's table and the vendor smiles at you for no reason and stuff like that. And you slide perfectly underneath the pane of glass. You forget to tell anyone about it though. Sir Lambert is being very successful and just kind of leaping from roof to roof. You're keeping pace with Ace, but you do disturb a lot of pigeons as you leap from roof to roof,
Worst enemy.
which helps the staff of the Best Western Madripoor keep an eye on where you are.
Oh shoot.
Are any of the pigeons babies?
Sure.
We've discovered that pigeons have babies.
I mean, yeah, most things do.
What? Why wouldn't
Have you ever
they?
seen one?
Sure.
Pigeon baby?
On the
Never
internet.
seen one.
I mean, like eggs and then hatchlings. Yeah, sure.
I found a monster.
Baby! Oh my gosh! Hi! It's a kitty cat. Why do you have a kitty cat?
I have 2 cats.
Have you always had 2 cats?
Yeah, man. This is Bart. He's 17.
What?
Bart's beautiful.
Oh, hi, Bart baby.
Yeah, he's old.
Oh
Old
my
man.
gosh! I didn't know you had cats.
Yeah, I got 2 cats. This is
What?
Bartholomew.
What? Oh my gosh!
Look over here. He's deaf. He's completely deaf.
Oh, he's so old.
I love him. Did Bartholomew save us?
No.
Oh, okay.
But, Dr. Song, you're doing okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not doing great,
Yeah.
but you're doing all right. And the staff of the Best Western are mostly focused on tracking the direction that Sir Lambert has gone because they're watching the pigeons fly. And so, some of them are climbing up onto the roof to give chase. So that actually gives you a little bit of advantage. What doesn't help you is the fact that you are not paying attention and run straight into 2 people who are carrying a pane of glass inexplicably through the market district of Madripoor, which makes a significant crashing, smashing noise. There's lots of yelling. So a number of the other staff that were going to climb up on the roofs to give chase to Sir Lambert now swing back around because you have caused enough of a commotion that they are coming after you. Dr. Smith, things are not going well for Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith falls in a hole.
Oh no.
So you're all just like, cheese it, it's the cops. And you're running. And then all of a sudden we get a distant shot of Dr. Smith running, and then the cobbles underneath her feet collapse, and you fall in a hole.
No.
You're in a hole.
Oh.
I'm in a hole.
Yeah.
Help!
Yes. And that was the failure. Your cries for help attract the monkey.
No.
Oh no.
So you're like, help me.
Help me.
One-on-one a monkey.
And you're
1v1.
you can't quite leap up to grab. You're trying to leap up to grab the lip, and you finally do, and then you feel someone's hand on yours. You're like, oh yay, it's my friend. They're gonna lift me out. But the hand is small and gnarly, and you're not quite sure what it is. And then as you're trying to pull yourself up, the monkey face pops over the side and screams at you, and you fall.
Oh
So
my gosh.
Ace, Dr. Song, Sir Lambert, you hear cries of distress from Dr. Smith, and you hear this shriek of an excited monkey. What do you all do?
I keep running.
Punch it right in the eye. That'll tell it. You have to assert your dominance, Minnie. Right in the eye punch.
Punch it right in the eye.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Are you
advice is worth a lot of money.
sure? So Dr. Song is just going to keep booking it. What is Sir Lambert doing?
How far away am I now at this point?
You can see it over kind of catty corner from where you are.
But I'm still also being chased because I've made such a ruckus.
Yeah.
I'll try to loop back around and divert the staff while slowly making my way back to Minnie to maybe help.
Okay. I think that's a streetwise. Dr.
right.
Song is just going to keep doing your choice of streetwise or heroic. What are you doing, Ace, other than yelling, go for the eyes?
I'm gonna go sit down like at the edge of the pit and like coach Minnie in this fight. Like I'm a ring guy. Like, you could do it. You got it, Minnie.
Okay.
Give him the left, now the right.
All right. That's the streetwise.
Nothing's over, Minnie. Nothing's over.
That's the streetwise. But war and weaponry, I think, will apply because you're giving like fighting tactics advice. So I'll get you
bud.
2 dice. And what are you doing, Minnie?
I'm fighting with what I learned on the streets. And yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So
I
you're
got 2 4s.
so
by
you're
the way.
slap fighting. Cool.
Yep.
2 and a 5.
Okay.
I got a 2 and a 6.
Nice.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Yes. So you, yeah, you do. You go for the eyes. It doesn't blind the poor monkey, but it does.
You don't actually want to hurt him.
Yeah, it does.
This is a vicious monkey.
Yeah.
Like it's an
A
attack
Nazi monkey. It's a
Yeah.
Nazi monkey.
It's
been
not.
trained by Nazi ninja. No, this is the Best Western monkey.
Yeah, this one just works with the Best Western.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know what his political persuasion is, but
Dude.
it's. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do I roll for continuing to run?
Yes, streetwise.
All right.
And I would let you add ruthless because you're leaving everyone else behind.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Yes, the ruthless
is
was
pretty
the
savage.
6. I got 2, 3, 4, and 6.
Awesome. So Dr. Song just like whatever. I'm outie. And
No,
head.
I'm gonna come back later. I'll come back later and save everyone.
Yeah,
I'll be
Dr.
around.
Song deuces bing bongs and is out.
Yeah, what the heck? That's what we do.
This is
Right.
Bing Bong.
So Lambert, what'd you get again? You got 4s and 5s, I think.
I had 2 and a 5.
2 to 5. Okay, so your high is a 5. So you are making progress, but you keep running into people apparently hang their clothes up to dry on the top of the roofs for some reason. So you keep running into clotheslines full of clothes.
So rude.
Yeah, you wind up popping, like you hop down from the roof and you start to make your way over to where Dr. Smith is in a hole. And you paradoxically find yourself in a bit of a, you know how like when Bugs Bunny accidentally falls through the clotheslines and winds up in a fancy dress, and then Wile E. Coyote thinks that Bugs Bunny is a pretty lady. That's what's
Right.
happened.
Oh, nice.
So a couple of the goons that were chasing you hopped out and say, "Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Who's that lady?" And begin. It creates additional difficulty for you and makes it hard for you to get over to where Dr. Smith is because they are now, trying it out.
I guess I'll try to convincingly act the part of whatever outfit I've landed myself in to make to get away from them.
Yes. Being all demure. Yes, lovely. So, and Ace, you do an okay job. You help Dr. Smith make progress. And I assume we're going to lift Dr. Smith out of the hole.
Yeah.
Help me out of this hole. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Cool.
Grab onto my forearm and I'll lift
Ace,
you
your
up.
forearms are huge.
That's because I lift a lot of people out of a lot of holes.
That's true.
All right, fair.
So, with Dr. Smith and Ace now no longer trapped in a hole, Sir Lambert trying to fend off the attentions of these two goons, and Dr. Song long gone. What is everyone doing? You are roughly halfway to the plane. The monkey just shrieks at you and then runs off in some random direction.
I mean, we should run to the plane, yeah?
Get to the chopper.
Cool.
Get to the chopper.
So,
I whip out my scooter that I keep on my back. No, I'm just kidding.
Your razor scooter or
Yeah, my razor scooter.
unicycle. Cool.
I'm just kidding.
So how are you going to try to escape the crew from the Best Western?
I mean, we could just keep beating them up, I guess.
You can stop and fight them.
no, we just get to the plane. This is what we do. Right?
I'll try to flag down a taxi of some kind while
Yes.
acting demure and whatever, so
Okay.
that they're not onto me yet.
That'll be a streetwise. And Ace.
2 4s.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the question?
How are you attempting to escape or otherwise make your way to the plane?
Well, I'm with Minnie now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how are we doing it?
I don't know. I'm just running.
Yeah, we're running through the I don't know. I feel like we've already done this.
Yeah, we're just running.
Cool.
Yeah, we
just,
run.
Just running as fast as you can. So heroic for both of you.
Yeah. Okay. I can handle that.
I got a 6, a 5, and a 4.
Beautiful.
I got a 4 and a 2.
All right. So Ace, being very fleet of foot, just takes off running. And Dr.
I
Smith,
just have to be faster than Minnie.
right? Dr. Smith stops for a second and like brushes herself off and like wonders where that monkey went. And like, oh crap, I left by myself. And then takes off running too. So you're a little bit behind there, Dr. Smith. And you see a beautiful woman in traditional Madripoor garb, who is busy trying to flag down a pedal taxi. But there's like a big crush of folks at the marketplace, and it takes a moment for you to get their gaze. But you do eventually see someone wave at you, and they start moving their pedicab over toward you. So, Dr. Song, you arrive at the plane.
Yep.
Because you weren't being chased last time because you left everyone in the dust, and you're there at the plane.
Awesome.
What do you do?
I started up.
Cool. Do you have any clue how to do that?
No, Michael is there.
Michael's there.
Oh yeah, we left Michael there.
No, he is back at the Best Western Madripoor because you didn't tell him that you were leaving early.
We don't pay for him to stay in the hotel. He sleeps in the cargo plane.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
He has.
He's our porter, Michael. He has to be ready to get to go at any moment.
There's a
We
resignation
learned this.
letter on the front seat of the plane.
He's my ward. He doesn't. It's not a job. This is his
He doesn't
life.
get to resign.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean,
Fine.
he
my
can, but
child.
He's going to be written out of the will.
Fine.
Oh,
So yes, you tell your ward or Ace's ward to start the plane up, and he's like, Jesus.
That's not how he talks.
It is
Pretty
now.
sure that's how he talks.
Okay. He says core blimey, and then starts firing up the plane.
Yeah, fire up the plane.
Cool. Everyone, give me one more round of checks. Ace, you're within sight of the plane now. You can hear the
5, 4, 1.
pocket. Cool. It's good enough. Sir Lambert, Minnie.
Am I still
2,
doing it
3.
streetwise?
Yep. Unless you want to beat feet or change your.
4 and 4 still.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you are getting into the pedicab. The goons that were meant to be chasing you are insisting, and they're elbowing each other, trying to see who gets to be the one that gets to help you up into the pedicab.
Oh, wonderful.
What'd you get there, Mr. Minnie Smith?
2, 3.
Okay. So Minnie is wandering around the market square lost. Like maybe you see like, oh, that necklace is cute. The good news is that the people who are pursuing you are actively looking for people who are fleeing, not for people shopping or beautiful young ladies.
Just blending in over here.
Yeah, because they can't imagine that people who are fleeing would stop to like, really, are you sure? That's a lot of rupees for this thing. I think I saw it cheaper over there on that corner. So after about 20 minutes, Ace and Chloe, a pedicab pulls up, and a beautiful woman in a top hat descends, and I'm assuming this time pays the pedicab driver.
Yep.
And then about 5 more minutes later, Dr. Smith comes up, just laden in trinkets. You got
Guys, look what I found.
yeah, necklaces, bracelets, scarves, a bag.
I got this one for you, Dr. Song.
Oh my gosh. Yes. And I Instagram it.
Right. We're about to leave Madripoor for the Forbidden Island.
Yeah. Hanging out of our private plane.
Right.
You know?
But
Yeah.
you turn so that the nice jet is behind you instead of the
Yeah.
yeah. Got it.
Hashtag cancel Best Western.
Right. Cool. I would like everyone to give me a streetwise roll, please.
Uh-oh.
Streetwise.
5.
Okay.
5 and 2.
Okay.
2 and 3.
Okay.
2, 2, 1.
Cool.
Oh no.
That's fine. Nothing happens
That's fine.
that
we're
you
still
know of.
scared.
Yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. But yes, you make it onto the plane. And your porter says, chim chim charu or whatever.
Yeah.
And Ace, what are you doing?
I obviously hop into the pilot seat and make a very dramatic
All
and
right.
somewhat dangerous escape.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a heroic roll as the people who had been following you. Eventually, through their search pattern, they hear the sound of a plane. They're like, that must be them. They're trying to escape. So an entire crowd rushes onto the short runway of the Madripoor Municipal.
5, 4, 3.
Okay. So yes, you it's successful enough that you're able to take off, but a couple of the passersby grab onto the pontoons as they were attempting to, I don't know, pull your plane out of the sky. They're not even sure exactly why. I mean, these are just passersby that got riled up into a throng. But now you have a couple of people who are hanging from the bottom of your plane. What do you do about it?
I pull out my glizzy.
What? No, what?
Oh, we're not shooting them?
No.
Oh,
They're just
okay,
random
my
people.
bad.
They're random people. They do
Oh.
have knives in their teeth, and they are trying to climb up.
They're trying to kill us.
Oh, well, I guess so
Sounds
then.
glizzy
Yeah.
worthy, in my
I just
opinion.
thought they were, dummies that like grabbed onto
Yeah.
the plane, not realizing like what was going to happen.
But this is Madripoor. You mess with the Best Western, you get the entire crowd.
Yeah.
We could just go straight up, and then they would fall off because there's a lot of G forces.
Sure, it sounds like you would like to fly heroically and attempt to throw them off. Meanwhile, Dr. Smith is going to try to shoot them or shoot at
I'm
them.
afraid that she's gonna shoot the pontoons, and then
It's
maybe
very likely.
Okay, you can
They
tell me
won't
not
work
to shoot
as
them
well.
if you want.
I mean, only if you want to have water landings in the future.
Well, I mean, I was never a fan of the water landings.
Saved our butts.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, can I instead like just hit him with a stick?
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I'll do then.
seems pretty heroic to me.
Yeah, I'll do that. So heroic is 2, 6, and a 1. Yikes.
Beautiful.
5, 6, 4, 6, 3.
Okay, great. So Ace does some very fancy flying. Gains altitude quickly, does some cool spins and swerves and stuff like that. One of them goes flying off. One of them, however, is more tenacious and is crawling up. And Dr. Smith goes and whacks him on the head, and he falls off, probably to his death.
Oh no.
Yeah,
But you're-
I mean,
but-
I didn't
Murdered
shoot
the
him
guy.
though.
But you're now
I didn't
flying.
shoot him,
But you're
though.
now flying over water, so they probably splash in, even though it should
Yeah,
kill them.
they're
It doesn't kill
probably
them.
fine.
We're so high though.
It's
like
a
hitting
family
concrete.
show. It's a family show. It's fine. Well, they fall into town, but they hit like 14 different stacked canvas canopies. And so they see them land safely, but embarrassed. However, as he was falling, this one lone gentleman was able to grab onto Dr. Smith's boot and pull Dr. Smith out.
jeez,
And now
bud.
Dr. Smith is dangling from the pontoon.
Ah, jeez, bud.
I'll level it out.
Yes. So, how are you all going to get Dr. Smith in, or is Dr. Smith going to ride thousands and thousands of miles on the outside?
I mean, I'm pretty tough, but I don't know if I want to do all that. You know?
I will go and grab her hand.
Okay.
Try to hoist her back inside.
How-
Yeah, get me back in here.
How is Dr. Song helping? Or is Dr. Song not?
Instagramming,
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention.
filming the whole thing.
Got to TikTok it? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, and she's got like the angle, and I'm like, get me in.
This is not your best angle.
All right. Well, we'll say that Ace, Sir Lambert, and Dr. Smith should roll heroic for me.
Okay.
This is a group effort.
Yeah, good
Uh-oh.
effort.
3 and 2.
Oh,
4, 5, and
nice
2.
knowing you, Meg.
3 and 2.
5, 1, and 1.
Okay. Well, the good news is that you each make progress, but we got a couple of ones. Oh, Metropolitan Air Force has been scrambled.
Are they like prop planes or like what are they?
Yeah, prop planes. But as you are attempting to level things out, and as Sir Lambert is reaching down, and you've gotten a hold of Dr. Smith and are trying to hoist her up, when all of a sudden the plane starts shaking wildly. It's like, what are you doing, Ace? And Ace is having to do some evasive action to avoid the Madhepuri Air Force, which is just these two planes.
Okay.
So, what are you doing now?
Evasive maneuvers.
Cool. I would say heroic and war and weaponry certainly come into play.
All right. 3, 3, 3, 4.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll resolve that in a second. What about Sir Lambert and Dr. Smith and Dr. Song?
Which one do I have to roll?
Tell me what you're doing.
Well, am I still trying to get back in the plane?
I mean, you don't have to. It seems like a good idea.
I would like to. So is that heroic still?
Probably so, unless you can think of a book smart or streetwise way to do it.
No, that's okay. I'll do heroic. I got a 4 and a 3.
Okay, cool. You're making progress.
Good.
Are you helping Sir Lambert?
Oh yes, I'm going to I guess make sure that my vest is hooked into the nearby seat, and then continue to try to hoist Dr. Smith into the plane.
Yes, love it. Go ahead and make that heroic roll.
3, 4, and a 1.
Would you like to spend your vest to buy another die? All right.
And a 6.
Haha! Excellent.
Yay!
So, you hook your vest in, and you're leaning way onto it, and then you've got a hold, and Dr. Smith is like, scrabbling up the side, and you are just able to haul Dr. Smith into the cargo bay, and your vest rips.
No.
My snacks.
Yes, and some of your snacks fall out.
No.
No.
I try to grab snacks with my other hand as they fall.
Right.
Is that heroic?
Yeah.
I think that's heroic. I'm doing it. I'm going to try to grab snacks with my other hand. I got a 2 and a 3. Do I get any of them?
No, but you do like accidentally wing a snowball.
Oh no.
Directly at one of the pursuing planes. And it hits the propeller, and you would expect it would just turn into nothing, but it actually turns into like this disgusting sticky foam that immediately coats the front windshield, and then somehow damages the engine, so that one goes spiraling in a smoke, and then is pretty soon a smoking crater. So you only have
everybody.
But to be clear, there's a parachute. They're able to eject.
Oh, okay, so they didn't die. That's good.
So Ace, you are now in a dogfight with the head, the lead pilot of the Madhepur Air Force. What do?
I dogfight him.
Sounds like it. Mm-hmm. That would be heroic with war and weaponry, unless you want to do something creative and rule breaky to earn that 4th or that 5th die. Or find a way to use your aviator scarf.
I can't think of anything.
Okay. So just roll heroic with war and weaponry.
Okay. 6, 5, 4, 5.
Excellent. So now that Dr. Smith is back safely in the hold, you yell, close the doors. And then you take the plane into a big thundercloud that just magically appears on the horizon. The Madhepur Air Force Ace is trying to follow, but eventually has to break off pursuit. And then we see you fly off into lightning bolts and darkness.
Yeah.
I look up from my phone and I say, everyone good? We good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Very good.
Right.
Thanks for checking in.
Yes.
No worries.
So, Smash cut to you fly out of a very similar cloud, only this time we see in the distance the Forbidden Island. Jagged teeth rim the caldera at its core. What do you do?
Oh, so we're here. Wait,
Yeah.
are we here?
Yeah. It's been many, many, many hours.
I think that's it, guys.
You're probably all hungry because a significant amount of your supplies was in Sir Lambert's vest.
My snack.
Yes.
I was taking a nap because I was distraught.
One sec, guys. I gotta deal with the kid.
That's funny.
So, I assume you're coming in for a landing. Are you going to try to, or are you going to try to do anything else before you land? You can land relatively near, like, the beach.
I mean, should we land by the beach?
Do we see anything from up high to note any like landmarks or anything?
You could certainly do a quick like buzz around the island to reconnoiter, or you can just land.
I don't know. I think we should take a look see
Cool.
personally.
Well,
Okay.
Ace has no difficulty just doing a pass around the island. So why don't everyone give me a book smart roll?
Okay.
For Dr. Smith, I think secret signs and imagery will apply.
Okay, and I'm a genius.
I don't think that'll apply in this case.
What do you mean? I'm real smart about the signs and symbols, like real smart about them.
Okay. Then you're either a genius or you're using signs and symbols. You can't use both.
Fine.
I got a 2.
Okay.
I got a 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Okay.
5 and 2.
Okay. Cool. So you are the caldera of this. Yeah. The basin of this big caldera has some water in it. You think you might be able to land up there, or it would be much safer to land like in one of like the protected coves, actually like on the ocean. But you do spot a couple of locations where it makes perfect sense to land the ocean as well. No one notices anything that would resemble a temple or a ruin or anything else. So you know that the Amanar plate is here somewhere, but you don't immediately spot anything that would give you a clue as to its specific location.
I think I mean, I would elect to just land in the safest spot since we have no idea where we're going anyway.
That's true. But would we have like a better vantage point in that caldera?
I mean, it's so big volcanic mountain, jagged peaks, and then in the caldera is down quite a bit.
Okay.
So you
So
would have a
not
good
really then.
vantage point of the interior of the caldera, but you would have no vision to the rest of the
And
island.
it would also be really hard to like take off in a pinch, I think.
It might be difficult. So it sounds like the group decision is to land in one of the secluded bays.
I think that would probably be the best idea so that we're not like picked off right away.
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead, Ace, and give me a heroic roll.
To land?
Yep. I mean,
Oh,
it's
man.
easier than trying to like climb over the mountains and like do a steep dive.
633.
Aha! Yes, you do. You land perfectly, and then put. It comes to. You can even rev up the engines and pull yourself to where you can effectively beach the plane. It's lovely. We'll say it's black sand beaches, very exotic. Ooh.
Ooh.
You
wow.
as the engines right as the engines spin down, the sound of the native wildlife comes back, and you hear exotic bird calls and all kinds of strange, possibly slightly unsettling sounds coming out of the jungle that rings this island. What do you do?
Did we spot like where we needed to land,
Nope.
or like where?
Do we have any recon at
Nope.
all?
You did
No.
recon,
Cool.
but all you got was that it was technically possible to land the little lake in the center of the caldera, but it would have been dangerous. But you didn't spot any kind of ruin or anything that would give you a sense of where you are going to fight to find the artifact you're looking for, the Eminar plate.
Well, what's the most foreboding and ominous like natural formation on this island?
I mean, go towards that.
Yeah, the jagged teeth of the caldera itself.
Right? Is there like a part of it where it looks like a skull, or like some kind of a strange Easter Island Maui kind of a thing?
Not from the angle that you're at. I mean, it all looks kind of foreboding, but it is, however, getting dark.
So we need to see the setting sun shine its beams through the focal point and point us to the door that we need to enter. Got it.
That's entirely possible. Who knows?
Well, do we know from the notes that we took from the thing?
No. It was
We just know that it's somewhere on this island.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Listen, the notes don't have all the things, okay?
Yes. If the Nazi ninjas hadn't stolen the actual stone from you, perhaps you would know more.
Yeah.
Well, what would we do with the stone if we had it?
Who knows?
We'd look through it at the stuff and it would be like, oh, magical.
Probably so.
There's probably some sort of a pedestal you have to place the stone on, and then that's the focal point. I don't know what it is. The lens that shows us the way.
It's entirely
or
possible.
Something.
Oh man, if only. But we'd still have to be able to find like that place to put it.
It's true. It's true. So
Which-
it's
okay.
very soon going to be dark.
How soon? I'm just kidding.
Like 30 minutes.
Okay, I would like to. Can we set up camp, or should we like try to go somewhere? I feel like while we're still
Go
in the
somewhere
encampment.
under the cover of night.
Yeah, or should we like set up camp in this little embankment, like where we're kind of safe, and just take a snooze?
Or why don't
Is
we
it gonna
have
be
someone
dangerous to
scout
run
near,
around
like,
while we're
close
dark?
by, and then the rest of us secure the campsite, or a bit of both?
And take a nap.
Yeah.
Who's
You
going to
wanna
set up
split
camp
up
and
the
who's going to scout?
I can scout.
Okay.
I'll go with Dr. Song.
So Dr. Smith and Dr.
We'll
Song
scout.
wander off into the
Yeah.
wilderness to
Because
scout.
I'm gonna guess that Ace and them. I feel like they'd be better at setting up the
Yeah,
camp.
like survival kind of stuff.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm Ace and I can survive. You know.
No,
Henry, I
yeah.
can make a
Michael,
fire.
please set up the camp. Thank you. I just like
Yeah. Oh,
I'm in
yeah.
my
That's
hammock in the
right.
plane.
Wow.
I'll give Michael a hand.
Okay.
No,
It's a better
that's
You
nice
don't
secure
need
of
to
the
say
you.
this is what he's paid for. It's fine.
I thought you said you didn't
don't
him.
pay him.
No, yeah.
It's already
Pay
established.
him, but he gets an allowance.
I will help Michael.
By the way, Michael is like 10 years old. So,
Oh, he's younger than 10 for sure.
well, he's 10, but he's small for his age.
How old was Short Round?
I think probably about the same.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So yes, awesome. And then you hear a little Cockney child complain about how how Ace mistreats him and how child labor is illegal.
Not in Madripoor, it's not.
That's true.
Back to work.
He's like, you always spend your time in third world countries just because that way he won't be arrested for child exploitation.
Look, he has it pretty good. Like he doesn't have to go to school or get educated properly.
He doesn't get to-
learned how to
doesn't-
fly a plane.
doesn't get to learn
He gets to
anything.
shoot guns all the time.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
it's not that bad. Michael's doing fine.
Soup's responsible. Anyway,
He's learning the way of the world. Okay.
Yes.
Streetwise education.
He's only got streetwise. Yeah.
yes.
Oh, no.
So you set up camp.
Just lost my
no.
feed.
So, well, we can still hear you. So Dr. Smith and Dr. Song are looking around for stuff. What would you like to use to look around?
Eyeballs.
Yeah, I'd like to use my eyes
I mean, yeah.
and my nose.
I mean, yeah.
And your
No,
nose.
I'm gonna use my book smarts because I've actually probably done more reading about survival situations than
Sure.
I have like being in them.
Sure.
So I'm saying, yeah.
In that case, I
Whatever,
think
I just
genius
said
can
book
you can
smart.
apply genius because you're trying to recall something you read in a book one time.
Okay.
And Dr. Song, what are you using to try to scout around?
Oh, I got a one.
I guess I would hopefully be using Streetwise and looking for traps and that sort of thing.
Yes, this sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know if I would also be using linguistics because I don't know if there's any like signs or symbols in different.
Yes, in fact, you do. You spot some weird carvings
Okay.
on some stones.
Oh yeah,
Just
and
a-
Dr. Smith is good with carvings too, and signs.
Yeah.
and
But
stuff.
Dr.
And
Smith already rolled. So
Well, how about I re-roll this one?
nope.
Dang it.
Okay, well I did well. I got a 6 and a 5 and a 4.
You did very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I got a 5, a 2, and a 1.
yes. So Dr. Song, you realize that this is some sort of graphical representation of pirates' cant.
Oh.
And so you stop and you pull out your notebook and you start to decipher it. And it says basically, "Here lies the treasure of Black Gem. Let all who seek to find it beware." And then you hear a yelp, a crash and a yelp.
Oh.
And you turn around and Dr. Smith has fallen in another hole.
Oh,
dang
jeez,
it.
bud.
jeez.
Only this hole is very, very deep.
Ooh.
You guys had climbed, several hundred feet up the side of this island, and very, very nearby, Dr. Smith stepped on the wrong thing, and there was a grinding sound underneath you as these two stone plates opened, and you plummeted hundreds of feet, and then splash
Oh my
into cold
gosh.
water.
Hundreds of feet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's dead.
Nope.
Yeah, she
No, I'm dead. You
hear-
killed me.
You hear Dr. Smith crying from below, and you know that Dr. Smith is fine.
I'm dead.
Welp.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ace is just snoozing in a hammock.
And Michael's just complaining at me about
Yeah.
Ace while we're trying to set up
Can
camp.
I haunt Ace now that I'm dead?
You're not dead. You're fine.
I guess I'll call down because it should echo off the walls and stuff. She should be able to hear me.
Yeah.
I'll call down and make sure she's alive, and apparently she is, even if she says she's not. I don't know. I'll have to go back to camp and get everyone else because couple hundred feet is a different scenario.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Ace and Sir Lambert, Chloe comes stumbling back into camp.
What's up, Chloe?
And Dr. Smith says she's dead, but I don't think she is, because she could tell me so. But she fell into a hole. I'm talking literally hundreds of feet. I'm not going down there myself. Hundreds.
Do we have any rope nearby?
Someone has 100 feet of climbing rope.
I have 100 feet of climbing rope.
Throw the rope up.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
I mean, I could put a weight on the end of it and throw it up to them.
Can you
Wait, there's
throw
some
100
No
feet up?
way you could throw a rope
Very
100
good
feet up.
goal for that
I might have like amazing. I'm pretty strong. I'm a Neanderthal.
one. I mean, you're a genius. Maybe you can reverse gravity for a bit.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
maybe.
Dr. Smith is a genius. I had no idea.
I'm a genius.
I keep hearing about it, but also she keeps falling into
I'm
holes.
a genius. A little clumsy, but really smart.
Yes.
I need help.
Speaking of which, Dr. Smith, you are now alone And as the world above gets darker and darker, that little pinpoint of light that was the only source of light that you could see is getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer.
Dr. Smith cries.
Okay.
And curls up into a little ball and goes to sleep.
You're floating in water.
Oh, I'm in water?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh shoot, that sucks.
Oh man, I'm treading water.
Yeah. You fell
Should we-
into.
What's the side of the hole like? Is it
Oh, no,
is it like
so-
mud or is it rock?
It was a hole at the top of this massive cavern that you have fallen
Okay.
into.
Oh,
You can hear-
So is there a shore?
You can
Is
hear
there
echoing.
okay?
And you can
is
hear
there
water
Is
lapping.
there a stone shelf anywhere?
You can hear water lapping. It's in the darkness, but you can certainly swim toward it.
Cast magic missile of the darkness.
Yeah, that's how I would like to do that.
Lightning bolt,
Yeah.
lightning bolt.
But no, easy. Now that you have calmed down and stopped yelling about how you're dead, and bob around for a second, you can hear in the echoes what does sound to be, and you can hear it kind of in every direction. The sound of water lapping against the walls of this cavern, but you do hear a source of that sound, actually not that far from you, but it
maybe
is
we
in the
should-
darkness, so you
Maybe
can
we
swim
should all
toward
jump
it.
down.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But right now you're back at camp. So as Dr. Smith swims towards the sound of water lapping against something, what are Ace, Dr. Song, and Sir Lambert doing?
I'm gonna make sure my flashlight's fully charged.
Yes.
And waterproofed, and I guess I'll start making my way. Well, once.
Downtown?
Downtown.
Yeah, I'll make my way downtown. Once Dr. Song leads us to where Dr. Smith fell.
How quickly
Yeah.
are
Are
you
you
walking?
walking,
We're walking
fast?
pretty fast. Yeah.
All right.
Homebound.
Do you see anyone?
Ace starts to say that, but then he remembers that someone once told him the world was going to roll him and decides to leave it alone.
That's
Touche.
fair.
Ace is passed and we're hole bound.
I'm
Rocks fall,
all of a
everyone dies.
sudden gonna roll some heroics. I will retrieve my professional rappelling gear out of the plane.
Sure, why not?
I mean, we prepared for this adventure. I know how this works.
I mean, you didn't, but that's fine.
What do you mean we didn't? We did. We planned for the adventure. We got the plane. And
You're-
loaded up with adventure supplies.
Your illegal servant, however, was prepared. So
I don't know why you guys have to hate on everything I do.
he says "Oi, governor" or something and gives you some climbing gear.
Like, if you're gonna quote him, I want you to do it right.
Nope. And then you don't notice him fraying the line with a knife. But anyway, so yes, as you three make your way back up to the trap door where Dr. Smith plunged into the depths, Dr. Smith swims over towards the sound of lapping water against something. You kind of smash your hand a little bit uncomfortably against something, thinking at first that it's the wall of this cavern. But then you feel it moving underneath your hand. And as you move your hand along it, it's way too smooth to be stone. It feels grained. It feels like wood.
Is it a boat? What's wood doing down here?
It very well could be.
Oh my
Is it a
gosh.
sunken ship in a cavern?
The Goonies.
Yes. And then you see above you a few little lights. Little red lights. Kind of floating in the air. Maybe 10 feet above you.
Ninjas.
And then a few more. And then a few more. They only come in pairs. And as you kind of reach around trying to find what this wall or surface of wood is, a hand reaches down and grabs your wrist to help you out of the water. It's very bony.
It's vampires.
Right. Sir Lambert, Dr. Song, Ace, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. I think we launch we do the flare gun and shoot it down in the hole so that we can see.
Okay. Sure.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I swam away a little bit.
Right. So you fire the flare gun, which is just enough to see that there is, in fact, a pirate ship. moored in this hidden sea cave.
Are the sails up?
They are up, but they are in tatters. It is flying a tattered Jolly Roger.
It's Jim.
Does this boat look like is it like the Flying Dutchman or something that we've discovered here?
It doesn't strike a bell. It doesn't ring a bell as any particular named ship that you would know to watch out for. And it's just a brief glimpse, so you don't get to read the name of the ship painted on the side. But it is also enough that.
Wait.
Go ahead.
When the flare goes off, can I read the name on the side?
Yes, it's the Narwhal.
The Narwhal.
What do you know about the Narwhal? You're a genius.
Yes, that would be a book smart with genius.
Well, let me tell you what I know about the Narwhal. I know.
Unicorns
a lot. 4, 5, 6.
Okay, with a 6, you recognize the Narwhal. The Narwhal was the flagship of Black Jim, an infamous murderous pirate who sailed these waters some 200 years ago, or 300, however long it would be. And was known to have amassed a vast treasure and to have been attracted to
Hardy's.
Yes, have amassed a vast treasure, particularly treasure of unusual items. He has crossed your radar several times as being one of the people to have held numerous arcane and occult items throughout the years, many of which are now in museums and private collections.
Mm-hmm. He has the original Zune.
It's true. And also, the light from the flare is enough for Dr. Smith to be able to see her rescuers. They are pirates. Well, they're skeletons wearing pirate garb.
Oh, so they were pirates.
The glowing red lights are floating inside their empty skulls. They are smiling at you, however, but they don't have much choice, seeing as how they don't have lips or anything. They're just skulls.
Hey, Minnie, are you okay down there? There.
Okay, I scream.
Right. You say, "Are you okay?" You hear blood-curdling scream.
I scream, and then I'm like, "Am I okay?" That's when I look at the skeleton and I ask it, "Am I okay?"
It smiles at you. The hinge kind of the jaw unhinges on one side and kind of creak hangs.
All right, take back my idea about jumping down there.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, I don't know, a skeleton pirate's helping me.
I leap to action. I cannonball my way down the tunnel because I don't trust Juice's repelling gear now that Michael's been to it.
Who's Juice? I don't know what you're talking about.
Or sorry, with Aces.
Well, give me a heroic.
How dare you break the fourth wall?
2, 2, and 6.
Ah, cool. You do. You just dive in head first, do a couple of lovely spins, and then swan dive directly into the water. The Russian judge gives you an 8, but the rest of them all 10s.
Of course. I didn't bribe that one.
So yes, you are now in the water some 20 feet away from the Narwhal. What are Dr. Song and Ace doing?
I'm gonna repel.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a heroic.
642.
Cool. No problem. It takes you a little bit longer.
Then just jumping in, yes, yeah. I would think so.
But you are very, very safely and adeptly rappelling your way down. What's Dr. Song doing?
Well, I guess now I'm alone up here.
You are alone. You hear what sounds like chirping.
Aw.
Yeah.
Chirping.
Like cheep.
Adorable birds.
Chirping.
Can I go look for the adorable
like
birds?
Bird song. Sure.
Oh no.
I gotta remember where the hole is.
You hear
first off.
You hear some wrestling in the underbrush.
Wrestling?
Rustling.
Rustling.
In the
Okay.
underbrush.
Oh yeah, brother.
You see one of these, like the frond of a fern or a palm or something shaking.
Okay.
like right near you. And that's where the sound seems to be coming from.
Okay. Yeah, I go to it.
And a little face pops out.
Face.
Yes, it is not a bird. It does have feathers, though.
Baby.
His big golden eyes, a crest of feathers on top of its head. It's maybe only about 3 feet tall. It's smiling at you. It has a big mouth.
Can I say hi to it?
Sure. It has little tiny arms, big thick legs, a long tail.
Okay.
Kind of looks like a lizard, only it has feathers.
Okay, so like a dinosaur.
Maybe. And then it chirps at you and it turns one eye to look at you really close.
Can I reach my hand out so it can like I don't know, sniff me? Or
Sure.
like
It sniffs
reach
you.
my hand out.
It sniffs
Okay.
you. And then it licks your hand.
Okay.
And then it gives out a trumpeting cry. And then you hear responses from behind
Cool.
you.
Okay, cool.
Clever girls. So while
More
Dr. Song is being hunted by velociraptors, what are Dr. Smith, Sir Lambert, and Ace Billingsley doing?
I continue to repel.
Yes, you are down. Dr. Smith, what are you doing? Sir Lambert, you can swim over to the ship or do whatever you want to do.
I'll swim over to the ship.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm being hoisted out of the water by
Yeah,
pirates, right?
you have been hoisted out and you're now on the deck of the narwhal, surrounded by skeletal pirates.
Well, I'm gonna try to talk to them.
Okay. How do you try to talk to them?
I like try to talk to them with like a really bad pirate accent.
Which sounds like,
It's like I'm like, "Our mateys, dost thou know how to get out to the sea, mate? To
Okay.
the top of the get me out of here."
all right. So would you like that to be book smart or streetwise or heroic?
Probably heroic because this isn't anything that I've read in a book.
Okay. Let's see how effective you are at heroically communicating with these pirates.
6 and a 1.
Okay. Well, they actually get some of the gist, it appears. Maybe they speak a different dialect of pirate. But it does seem like a fair amount of what you're trying to convey comes across. And another one comes out. This one's wearing a long tattered coat and he has a big bicorn hat on. And even though he is skeletal, he still does have a long beard and appears to be carrying a cutlass at his waist. And he steps.
Oh, this
Yes.
is like the captain, eh?
This is almost certainly Black Jim,
Ah.
who says, "Ahoy there, matey. Seems like you found yourself in a bit of a pickle."
Indeed. So basically, how much time do you have? I'm trying to decide if I want to tell him the whole story, you know what I mean?
Right.
So like I just start telling him the whole story cuz like Minnie has like that, you know, that oversharing issue. So she's just like, well, you know, I had this teaching assistant and the teaching assistant turned into a Nazi. And so then we tried to get this thing and then we got the thing. And then these Nazi ninjas came after us. And then we were doing this. And now we've been trying to find the thing again. And lo and behold, here I am stuck in a thing. And now you've saved me. And I want to thank you for that. And also, you know, that's what happened.
Ah, so you be after the Aminar plate.
I believe, I guess.
So TLDR, you are after the Aminar plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, well. I cannot give it to thee unless you pass my challenges 3.
Okay. Oh, you have the plate?
Of course I do.
Oh, wow. Good job.
But it be
I think
cursed.
That's great. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, most things are, you know, am I right? Have you been up there anytime recently?
No.
Oh, it's
We kind of
bad.
live here in the darkness.
No, okay. Well, it's not, yeah, it has its ups. Okay, so what are my 3 things I have to do?
And by this point, Sir Lambert and and Ace have descended. Well, Sir Lambert's all the way down, but have made their way over to the boat and are likewise helped aboard.
Hey, look at this cool hat I found.
In fact, you did. You pick it up off of, or you accidentally jostle one of the skeletons and it falls to pieces, and so you put its hat on. Aye, ye be first mate now.
Nice. Does that mean I don't have to do the challenges
Nope.
as well? Ah, dang.
Nope. Prowess at fighting, song and dance. I would say tell us a tale, but you really know how to talk a lot, so we're going to skip that one. To be an apt pirate, one must know every knot. So we'll do knot tying, we'll do dancing, and we'll do fighting. Speaking of fighting, Dr. Song has stepped away and probably is being eaten as we speak. But we'll come back to that in a second. So who is going to battle their bravest warrior to show their mettle?
Is that heroics?
Yeah, I'm guessing that be Ace.
Probably
I can
so.
do it.
Ace is pretty good at that.
Yep. So are you going to engage in a duel with a very, very
Yeah.
large skeleton with a
Right.
large rusted and pitted cutlass?
Well, sure, but I mean, I have a lightsaber.
You don't.
I do.
No, you don't. You pull out your
Okay.
knife and then make lightsaber noises. It confuses the skeletal pirates.
Perfect.
Can I give Ace my machete for this?
Yes, certainly.
Can you heroically throw it to me and I catch it?
I
there.
heroically sail it over the entire ship to Ace so that he can do whatever he's got to do.
Sure.
Do like a trampolining forward flip and grab it in midair and land.
Sure.
Like
I won't make you roll for it because
Sure,
otherwise
yeah,
it will
I will.
wind up in the drink. Yes. So, in other words, Sir Lambert tosses you a machete, so you have an appropriate weapon. So as the fight below begins, Dr. Song is engaged in a pitched battle for her life up above. You are now surrounded by 3 little 3-foot tall, very cute, very colorful plumaged velociraptors. What do you do?
Yeah, but
They're busy
Do
chirping
wanna-
at each other.
I do one of the. Oh no! Wait, I shouldn't send them down into the hole, should I? Shoot. I was close to it. Okay,
I mean-
well, I kind of resigned myself to the fact that I'm going down the hole too, and I sprint by them and jump in.
Okay, that sounds heroic to me.
I think so. And linguistics.
Well, I will say, without a roll, because of, it's a bit of a mixed metaphor, but you have a moment where you realize they're talking to each other. Just their cheeps and
Oh my gosh!
trills
Does that
and
mean I
things.
get a linguistics?
Well, not if you want to jump in a hole. Being good at languages doesn't help you jump in a hole.
Oh, okay. All right.
But,
well, I
but
just
you
ran
think
in.
it might be possible to communicate with them. If that helps you make...
Do I really?
Yeah, they're clearly speaking to each other. I mean, not in a language, but they are clearly
Yeah, maybe
intelligent
I-
and communicating
can
with
I-
each other.
Can I cheap at them?
Sure.
Okay, I cheap.
We can make this. It's not anything that you would have studied because there's no one who's no one alive who has come across a living velociraptor pack. So I'm going to say streetwise plus linguistics.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
And what is it? And then we'll figure out what it is you're trying to say.
I'm trying to say I'm peaceful.
Okay.
And
I'm
that's what
I'm
I'm
very
trying to say.
tender and delicious.
yes, tender and delicious
Okay.
and weak.
I really won't put up much fight.
I got a 5, a 2, a 2, and a 2.
Okay, well, you start to cheep at them, and while they don't stop circling you, it is clear that they understand that you're trying to communicate. So they don't immediately fly into attack and disembowel you with the giant third claw they have.
Okay, cool.
So in other words, you're making progress, but you have yet to have a breakthrough.
Okay. I ask if there's anyone. I try to see if there's anyone else on the island. Like anyone like me.
Okay.
On the island. Me on.
Sure. Roll it up.
Okay. I got. Oh my gosh, my twos. 2, 2, 2, 4.
Okay, well, no ones. You get the sense that they're somewhat confused. Mm-hmm. Like maybe when you indicate yourself and they're just following the tips of your fingers, like they're not quite sure what it is that you're trying to communicate.
Mm-hmm. Can I kind of scoot them together for a picture?
Yes, that
Okay.
part they get.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. I have a photo.
They make little hand signs in the background.
Oh, right. Peace sign. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Cool,
One
cool.
of them throws up a V.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It looks like we're not. At least they're not trying to kill me.
Yet. Cool. So, Ace, pitched battle with this giant skeletal pirate.
Mm-hmm. I will engage with some swordplay.
Yep. That'll be heroic,
Heroically.
and worn weaponry will apply.
Yeah. I've got to use the terrain around me.
Are you fighting honorably or are you fighting dirty?
Well, I'm going to certainly start honorably, and
Okay.
then we'll see.
And we'll see how it goes.
Ooh, 6654. Suck it, nerds.
Ooh, well, you don't even have to fight dirty. Yes. This guy is probably, the last time he fought, he probably had like flesh on him. So like he's not maybe as good as he might have been when he was alive. So it takes a couple of jabs and slashes before you realize it's like, like stabbing him doesn't really work because he's just bones. But eventually you are able to disarm him and batter him back against the gunwale of the ship and hold your machete up to his neck bones. And then he holds up his hands as if he yields.
Aha. Now tell us where the MacGuffin is.
First challenge passed. 2 more to go, says Black Jim. So, who's up next?
Well, I'm going to yell for Dr. Song because I feel like Dr. Song will be good at the dance one.
Probably so.
Dr. Song, are you here?
All right. I
Just
give up.
yell.
Our little friends start cheeping, and then they go and they look around the hole because they hear the sound of trapped prey beneath.
I give up trying to communicate. I'd give up this scientific discovery. I pat one of them on the head and I do a cannonball
Cool. They leap in
into
after
the
you.
hole. Yay, friends!
Yes. So you hear Dr. Song, and then splash, and then splash, splash, splash. 3 more splashes. And in moments, Dr. Song swims over to, you're yelling and things like that. And Sir Lambert has a flashlight, so it's very easy to swim over to the deck of the narwhal. The velociraptors following you. And pretty soon, all 4 of you are on the deck. One of the velociraptors starts idly nibbling on the toe bones of one of the pirates, who doesn't seem to mind. What do you do?
I don't know.
So, Dr. Song, I think you need to participate in this challenge for us.
Yeah.
Would challenge? I just got here. What are you talking about?
We need someone who can dance.
I can dance.
Yeah, exactly. Duh. That's what. Okay. Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Good talk.
What is this a dance-off situation?
It's a dance-off situation.
It's a dance-off. It's a dance-off.
Is it really?
It's a dance-off. Now you are at a significant disadvantage because there is an entire pirate crew who have been practicing for centuries at their synchronized dancing. If only you had
Okay.
backup dancers.
If only I had backup dancers.
The velociraptors.
And I look at the. Oh, I was gonna look at my crew. Okay, I look at the velociraptors,
Yes.
and I do a little dance move at them, and then I kind of beckon them over.
You kind of sway, and they, being very smart and very good at mimicking, also do their best to sway in the same way.
Okay. All right.
So
So that
ridiculous.
was that our dress rehearsal?
Sure. This is
Okay.
backstage at the Forbidden Isles Got Talent.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're ready.
All right. So let's go ahead and see how well you do. I'm going to say this is streetwise, but you can probably use linguistics to kind of like
Okay.
chirp directions at your backup crew.
Okay. All right. I have to dance while I do this.
Okay.
Linguistics and streetwise.
Yes.
Hold on. Okay.
One
All right,
of
I
them's
just had to
doing the
warm-
robot.
Yeah, I just warm up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. All right. There we go. Ah, I got a 6 and a 5 and a 2 and a 1. But I got a 6.
A 6, a 5, a 2, and a 1. The 6 is great. It's awesome. The 1 is problematic. So this is probably like a good 5 minute. It's a close thing because these pirates have been practicing. They've got a little bit of a Michael Jackson Thriller kind of situation going on, which is great because they're very, very limber because they don't have any like tendons or anything left. So it is a pitched dance battle. However, you do come out on top, which is the good news. The bad news is that something about participating in this dance has aroused the velociraptors. I mean, not in a
What do
gross
you mean
way. Sorry.
aroused them?
Sorry. It has aroused their killer instinct. Not
Oh,
like,
perfect.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. That's different.
So
Well, actually,
Well,
yes,
different.
apologize. So once you are declared by Black Jim to be the dance champions, the velociraptors go crazy and start tearing into some of the skeletal pirates.
they just need a bone or two to chew on.
It's true.
They're like-
They rip into them and then drag barely animate pirates over into a corner and then start fighting over bones.
That's fine.
Well
Then we
done.
definitely win.
But only a true
Yeah.
pirate can pass the not challenge. I mean,
feel
not with,
like
not with a K.
that's-
Not with a K. Cannot challenge. It's not that it's not a challenge. It is a challenge. It's a significant challenge. But you have to be able to tie
Okay, we
all these
get
knots.
it.
I mean, I just don't have a
Wait.
chance to talk to people a lot, so I just want to make sure that my
Okay,
communication was
all
clear.
right, all right, that's fair.
I didn't want to give like you
We-
an unfair disadvantage by like if you know it was like not a challenge.
It was totally clear. You're doing great. You're doing
cool,
great.
Cool. I went to management class.
I love the
So-
socially awkward skeleton.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. If you're gonna hang out with skeletons, hopefully they're socially awkward. So I think this one should be Sir Lambert.
Yeah, I've done many knot tying.
Lambert used to
In
work on
my
a
adventures.
sailboat.
but not
yes.
with a K.
No, not
Yeah.
with the K though,
Yeah.
or with
Yeah.
With the
Anyways,
K or without
yeah.
the K?
But both, even
Oh.
possibly.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it helps you,
Please
it is
say
going to be
possibly,
book
but-
smart.
Nope.
Okay, I guess I'm doing knots then.
I mean, you've already volunteered me up there, so
I know I
guess-
did. Are you good for that?
Sure.
Oh, okay, good. Go do it. You're
Yeah.
great. You're gonna be
It's
great.
like because Dr. Chloe Song and I did remarkably well.
Remarkably well.
Yeah, you're gonna be great.
We crushed it.
Yeah.
Crushed.
2 out of 3 don't matter though.
Wow.
We could just get Michael. He's really good at knots.
We have no way to reach him.
Yeah.
No, he's weak. That goes right up.
You
It's really-
you hear the plane fire up and take off.
Taking off. Yeah.
I'm out.
He won't do that because he won't get access to the money.
No, he's
Treasure.
currently in the will. If you die, he gets everything.
No. That's not how it works.
It is. It's exactly how it works. It's fine. But who is going to attempt the not work challenge?
I sit down and put my feet up on like a nearest rock and just like
It's a skull, but yeah,
take
sure.
breathe. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take
Okay,
either.
so here's a question. Can Sir Lambert and I do it together?
Sure.
Okay, let's do
Right.
that. Because, like, I'm sure I have the book smarts. I know how to do some of them. And maybe Sir Lambert's expertise will help me. Like, you know what I mean? We should assist each other.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't
And
see
you're
why
a
not.
genius.
Yeah.
And I'm a genius.
And
heard
you,
you're a genius.
yes. So it's
You specifically.
Wow, I wasn't aware.
I'm very smart.
yes. So it's going to be, although Sir Lambert is the one actually tying the knots. Dr. Smith is the one like, no. The rabbit goes around the trunk twice,
Oh, she's
and then it peeks out the hole,
backseating.
and then it gets
I'm
scared. And it goes back
sorry.
in. Yeah.
Backseat
This is a
notter.
book smart.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They're book smart and genius will apply for you, Dr. Smith.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
I rolled 2 6s and a 2.
Wow.
Oh.
So you think that given enough time, Sir Lambert, you would have been able to get there, but Dr. Smith's expert guidance, and remember, Dr. Smith is an educator, so is very
true.
good at providing instruction on the fly, is eventually able to get you through the double haft and the slippery sloop and whatever other knot, I don't know, random obscure knot stuff.
Slippery sloop.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Slippery
And
sloop is the worst.
right. And the sailor who is that you are competing against is having a little bit of a trouble because bony fingers, and eventually winds up basically tying its hands into a very complicated knot. And you are successful. You have passed all 3 challenges.
Nice.
And Black Jim will go down into the hold and open up a vast treasure chest. And you can see the golden glow of all the kinds of jewels and gems and exotic objects that reside in his treasure chest.
Oh my God, we get all of this. This is
No.
great.
Then he pulls out a silver plate. And
I want the gold parts too, though. We did the challenges.
then nope,
we
that's not how it
only
works.
did the challenges for the plate. Don't mess with this guy, okay?
I
He's serious.
kicked the crap out of this guy.
This
He can't.
guy-
I'm just gonna take
you
his
better
gold.
no.
3
What do you
Don't.
mean? He's a
Yeah.
skeleton.
No.
3 velociraptors just took out half the crew. I think we'll be fine.
Yo, I'm just telling you. You don't want to be cursed, man.
So he brings you a silver plate. It is remarkably plain. It is just a dinner plate, basically. It does have etchings around the rim. At first, it looks like a completely like just lines, like a very, very simple design. But as you look at it, they're not entirely regular. So like maybe they were done somewhat clumsily, but as you look even closer, you realize that there's some sort of subtle pattern to like how close the lines are to how far apart they might be, how thick and how high the ridge is.
Maybe some signs and symbols.
It might work. It's not language, but it does.
Right.
It is somewhat representative. So if Dr. Smith, you wanted to apply a book smart secret signs and imagery to it.
Mm-hmm. So that lets me do 3.
3.
Okay.
I would even say you can apply genius to this. So make it 4.
4. Oh my God, I'm amazing.
Wow.
I got 2 6s and 2 2s.
Oh, that's very, very good. So as you examine it even more closely, there's a little nubbin on the bottom of the plate, and if you balance it like on that nubbin on your finger, it balances perfectly.
Ooh.
Like it's designed to spin. And thinking about that and thinking about the ridges, the thing that it reminds you most is the ridges and grooves on an LP.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a record. So can we like play it?
It doesn't have a spiral, but yeah, you can, if you spin it, and then like use your fingernail or your hairpin, or Dr. Song's hairpin rather, to kind of like very, very lightly touch it to the grooves, it creates not exactly a melody, but it does have kind of a modulated sonic signature. Creates kind of a weird kind of scaling up, scaling down, very slightly rhythmic. I would hesitate to call it a song because it's not super duper pleasant, but it certainly creates this repeating sonic pattern.
It's a little bit like opera.
Yes. And as you do so, you hear grinding and splashing and cracking.
What happened?
And then the whole narwhal rocks.
Oh no.
And you start to see an area of light appear in the wall of this sea cave.
Ooh, ooh.
And Black Gem, avast ye mateys, once more to the open sea. Hoist the mainsail and cut the jib and whatever other pirate nonsense.
Are they swabbing decks?
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Raise the sails.
Yes.
Yeah, hoist the hurrah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
mainsail.
Weigh the
Think of me,
anchor.
hearty.
Yeah, where yo ho, walk the plank.
Do we break into like a song and dance routine? Because that'd be pretty.
I don't know
cool.
why not.
Yeah, we should.
Start singing sea shanties.
Cool.
I mean, you
Yeah.
all play like Sea of Thieves, right? Like,
I used to.
Sure. Everyone give me
Long time
Streetwise.
ago.
Streetwise.
Linguistics will apply for you, Dr. Song.
Streetwise.
I didn't learn
Linguistics.
pirating on the street.
I did.
I did too.
It's more to reflect like, are you able to
6-3. I'm rolling sixes like I'm like this.
are you able to follow along in a way
Fire.
that's credible?
I got 5, 5, 3, 3.
Okay. That's not
I
bad.
got a
5 and
6.
3.
5 to 3. What'd you get there, Ace?
6.
Oh, cool. So yes, 2 of you are doing quite well, and you're able to dance along and sing along, and the rest of you, at least, it's not perfect, but you're able to do it in such a way that it doesn't detract.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sorry. I need a rehearsal for it to look professional, okay? Okay, sue me.
Well, and it excites. And maybe Dr. Song, your return to singing and dancing excites the velociraptors, and they get tangled up in your feet a bit.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, but they're trying. So that's fine. So, yes, you are aboard the narwhal as it as this entire cave begins to collapse around you. But nothing smashes down and kills you all, and you eventually make it out into the open ocean. So you're going to sail with Black Gem and the narwhal for the rest of your lives.
Guess so.
Yeah,
Sounds
this
good.
is what we do now. This is better than teaching. I've been looking for a new career.
They have the
you.
gold for it.
Could they drop us off, perhaps?
Well,
Yeah,
they won't
maybe.
drop you off, but they will push you over, and you can swim.
Oh
That's
Doesn't
tragic.
But
sound
the
good.
area that's opened up is
Very, very close. Yeah.
where our plane is. Like,
Very, very, very close. It's like almost
Okay.
right next to it. So you're
So
like,
if
can you drop us
they're-
off? It's like, yeah, we can drop you. And they push you off.
If they're
Perfect.
are they leaving with all of their treasure?
Yeah, of course.
Aw.
what?
You didn't grab anything before
We
we,
are
got pushed
we
off?
are the absolute worst at this.
You got the thing that you came for.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything else. I think we'll get cursed. Like it'll be awful.
What do you mean? There's no such thing as curses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did the velociraptors
I'm sorry.
shoot
I'm a
skeletons that had jewelry on them?
genius.
No.
Who keeps falling into holes? Like every hole.
Every hole's a goal. No, I shouldn't have said that. I
Oh.
apologize. I didn't
Wow.
mean that. I've just
Somebody-
heard Lou say it so
somebody
many
clip it,
times.
Please.
I just heard Lou say it so many times. I just said it like out of reaction. I'm so sorry. That's
But-
not. I didn't mean.
Lambo's
That's not
face.
me. That's not me, man.
Mm.
It's not
Wow.
me.
Yikes.
Man, yo, that's not me,
Yikes.
man.
Okay, so that happens as you swim back to the protected cove where your pontoon plane is.
Yeah. We got the plate though.
You got the plate though.
And what does the plate do again? Dr. Smith?
Music.
You're the genius. What does the plate like? Why
So
do we need
the
the plate?
plate, if we spin it and we play a song on it, then it takes us to what we're looking for.
Which is what?
It doesn't.
I forgot.
Oh, I don't know what it does.
You are not. You know that this somehow has to do with gaining entry to the Temple of Boom.
Oh yeah, that Temple
This
of
is
Boom.
the first class ticket to the Temple of Boom, my friend.
Well, have
Can
you
I say
looked
that
at
instead?
it?
I don't
Like,
know. What
the
do you
plate?
mean?
What you should do like,
I mean, you're currently swimming
archaeology on
in
it.
the ocean.
Yeah, we're
we got
swimming.
back
What do
to
you
the
want
boat.
from me, man?
Yes, you make your way back to
Make it with my
your
backpack.
pontoon,
Yeah.
where
So
you have
now
your.
we're at the pontoon. You have the plate. What is the plate like? Do science on it or whatever you do.
Oh yeah, the science. Hold on, let me get my science kit out.
You pull it out and begin to explain how it works, and then you hear a
Of course.
Oh,
"Well done, Dr. Smith."
is it another ninja?
No, it's Dummy McDumbface.
Oh, I hate.
It's Dr. Wells.
Are there holes I can fall in?
I
Is
mean,
that your goals?
as the great Dr. Smith always says.
No, that's my legacy. Oh no.
Yeah, we've been searching this.
Oh,
We've been searching this
no.
island for days without realizing that we simply needed to fall into a hole like a buffoon to find the Aminar plate.
Well,
She's a
Hand it
a
over.
genius.
buffoonery.
Hand it over,
It was
Doctor.
an intentional move.
And then several of the Nazi ninjas are holding your ward at knife point.
Yeah, but guess
Michael.
what? We have velociraptors now.
Dancing
true.
velociraptors.
Yeah, the velociraptors just are now totally tame. So they all
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
gather
that's all
around
it
Dr.
takes
Song.
is one dance-
You're like,
one
get
dance
him, velociraptors,
competition.
and they just like follow your finger. Like, oh, what's that?
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah, I guess we lose. Well, it's been
Yeah.
fun.
Well,
We don't lose. We just lose Michael.
yeah. That's true.
I mean, we'll kill him and then we'll kill you. We're leaving with the plate one way or
Michael had
another.
to hide or at least jump
While they're,
out of the way while we were
killing
talking
Michael,
earlier.
we just start running.
Yeah, no.
We're on a boat.
You're on the shore.
Floating,
Sorry, wrong verb.
we're on a floating.
You're on a beach.
Oh, we beached it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm running in the sand then.
And they have you completely surrounded, so they're
Slow
smart.
motion.
Did Ace actually no? Did Michael and I set up any traps while we were securing the camp?
No.
Man, Michael.
Or
is
maybe you
useless.
did. I don't know.
I'm just holding on to Dr. Smith's pants, so she's running but not going anywhere. I'm just like,
Hand me the plate, Dr. Smith. If you wouldn't mind.
I don't know. Do I mind?
oh, you
Probably
mind?
a little
You
bit.
mind?
Yeah, that's the only leverage we have.
Yeah,
As soon
no.
as they
That's
have
what
the
I'm
plate,
thinking,
they
right?
just shoot all of us, and we'll be dead.
About?
Yeah.
This woman. No.
You know that Miranda's not going to shoot you dead. It's much more pleasant to beat you
Pull
at
out
your
my
own game,
glizzy.
and then
Tried to
and
murder
then
us with ninjas. What do you mean we don't know that she's trying to? What do you?
I
The
pull out
people
my
have already
glizzy.
died.
it is knocked from your hand by a shuriken.
Wow.
I also have kunai.
Oh, can I utilize a smoke bomb from that ninja kit from earlier?
If you would like to, if you wish to try to fight it out, you certainly may.
You can throw
Are
it
we
just,
are we
like,
fighting
hit
it out?
corners.
We
I have
have
a whole
to
I have a whole basic ninja kit with me.
It's
you know?
true.
Yeah, and I
we
some
have to
kunai.
find out.
We can do some stuff. Yeah, let's do it.
Also, Ace still has my machete.
It's true.
I have a large purse.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
what do you all individually and collectively do?
I pull out my glizzy.
Okay. Your other one, the one that
And
wasn't knocked out of your hand
the
by
other
a.
one. Yep.
Sure, kind of.
I always
Backup
carry
busy.
dualies with me. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. What do I do?
Can I pull? I'm gonna pull out my pepper spray and spray it at the person holding Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So that's two heroics.
I expertly throw my pack of shuriken in the direction of all of the ninjas.
That's another heroic.
And I just start like reciting the as many digits of pi as like I know, just like to make everything crazy. I just start like throwing my arms up and I'm like 3.14159, and I just start doing that and like running around.
As you shoot at people.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay.
just like creating havoc so that everybody else can make things happen.
I mean, that's a little bit gilding the lily. There's plenty of havoc, but sure, why not?
Yeah.
What is Ace doing?
I don't know. I'm concerned about this insane Muppet just like letting bullets fly while yelling a bunch of shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna ready a counterattack. So when Sun Ninja tries to come at any of us, I will counter and punch.
Sure.
Or machete or whatever.
Sounds like heroics all around.
Yeah, we're super heroic.
I roll 3 4s.
Okay.
I'm also a genius. So
That does not help.
No, it does help because now I know more digits of pi, so I can keep going.
That's not helping.
You can confuse them by reciting pi.
It's such
or
a
a prime
great
number.
thing to use genius. Okay. I got a 4 and a 2. So
Okay.
I mean it kind of works.
Yeah, and I got a 2 and a 4.
Okay, cool. How about you? Ace, absolutely. A couple of ninjas are gonna try to bum rush you. What'd you get on your heroic?
I got a 6 and a 1 and a 4.
Well, that's good. Well, partly good. Let's see. You, like maybe because they view you as the biggest threat, or they're just like super confused by what Dr. Smith is doing. Like
That's the goal.
3 of them rush towards Ace, and Ace expertly dodges and parries, and like punches and elbows and faces, and kicks legs out from under people. It's a full-on brawl. However, one of them does get a solid kick on your wrist, and the machete goes flying off and thwangs into a tree to reflect the
Good
one.
thing that tree was a Nazi.
It's true. The tree was actually a disguised ninja who then dies. Well done.
Fair. Nice job.
Please, Dr. Smith, surely we can be civilized about this. You have to admit that we've won already.
No, I don't have to actually.
I would prefer that you be alive to witness
whatever I
our
want.
triumph, but if necessary, I will put you down.
Oh. No. Still no. Still the offer.
You
no.
fool.
Somebody clip that
You-
laugh. What was that?
I don't know. Why are you
Meg's
making fun of my laugh?
today. Meg, I'm still laughing over the holes and goals thing. I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't mean it. That's Lou's fault.
My
man.
abs hurt because I'm secretly trying to hold back my laughing.
You fool.
Listen, that
Witness-
wasn't on purpose.
Witness our triumph. Dr. Wells pulls out the stone of Kuthat, and holds it in one hand and places the Amanar plate on the other, and then begins spinning the Amanar plate. The stone of Kuthat begins to vibrate, and a light play begins around it. Yes,
Nice.
yes, it's working. Fight them, ninjas! Hold them off.
Can I use my scarf to like a whip and grab both things out of her hands?
Sure. What is it? What else is everyone doing? This is all happening at once.
I don't know. I'm probably still shooting things.
Okay.
Just shoot-
I light up the smoke bomb so I can grab my machete back and possibly whisk Michael into somewhat relative safety.
Okay, that'll be heroic.
I sneak up behind the person saying all the words.
Dr. Wells.
And Dr. Wells, and I turn my very large purse upside down on her head.
Cool. Go. That's going to be heroic as well.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me a load of heroic rolls.
If I'm using my scarf, is that just an extra die?
If you want to
I want to use the artifact.
You would use the artifact, then you need to choose the effect that you would like. So down in the under number 4, under building your archaeologist, create your artifact. The benefits are a reroll, add 2 dice to a roll, a 5 or 6 counts as a full success, or any double at all counts as a full success. So choose now before you roll which one of those benefits you want to use.
I'm gonna do reroll.
Cool.
Okay. And I'm gonna reroll a 1.
Yep.
And it was a 1. So a 6, a 1, and a 4.
Aha, 6 is successful. Excellent. What does Dr. Smith get?
I got 3 and 5.
Okay. Sir Lambert?
6, 1, and a 3.
Ah, yes. So you smoke bomb, and it confuses people, and you go and you grab Michael away from the ninja, and then you rush over to the ninja disguised as a tree and pull your machete out. So you are now holding Michael up with one arm, and you're defending him and yourself with the machete. Dr. Song?
I got a 4 and a 5.
Okay, so it doesn't quite work. It's more like you whack her on the head with your purse than if
I'm
you
fine with
actually
that.
cover her. But it is enough to put her off balance. So all this is happening at once. As Ace's scarf flies out towards the now joined devices, an image forms in the air as this same music begins to play. This atonal music begins to play. Something about the interaction of that vibration with the light that's being emitted from the Stone of Kuthat actually forms a holographic image. And everyone present recognizes the mountain range. It is the Himalayas. It is somewhere in deepest Nepal.
Can it be more specific? Or
It's a specific spot that you would recognize.
Oh, okay.
Like you can see like K2's over here and, etc.
As long as we don't have to climb Everest.
Yeah.
No, it's near, but not quite.
Okay.
And as the spinning continues and as the music gets louder and louder, the hologram gets closer and closer, and you can see in what appears to be a sheer cliff face, glowing symbols illuminate as if in response to this music, and you see a doorway sliding open, just in time for Ace's scarf to grab a hold of the devices, and there's a loud cracking and jangling sound as you pull them.
I grab them to the plane.
You got a 1 as well, right? Though, right? Didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Wait. I'm good at symbols. Do I notice anything about these symbols?
Well, you're a genius. You might remember them. But
That's true. I am a genius.
the one is that Ace, in being very excited to fling this away, you hear a dull clang and a cracking sound as you fling the objects into a nearby rock. The plate, the Aminar plate, is dented, and the Stone of Kuthat is broken.
We did it, fam. We've saved the thing from the Nazis.
Dr. Wells,
They can't use the Temple of Boom to destroy humanity.
Now that we know where it is, I suppose we'll have to just blast our way in with explosives, because we have that kind of stuff. And then she runs off into the darkness. Protect me, ninjas. And she runs away.
Okay.
She calls them ninjas.
Of course.
That's funny.
Of course. So there is a pitched battle as Dr. Song, Sir Lambert, Dr. Smith, and Ace are able to eventually defeat the ninjas without taking... I mean, there's some cosmetic bumps and bruises, like someone has to wear a sling for a little bit. Time passes and we can see that you had a pitched battle, but no one is significantly worse for the wearer. So, what do you do?
I give Michael his ninja fight badge for his adventure sash.
Okay.
I'm proud of you, son. You did great.
You're not my dad.
I am your. I'm
Might as well
whatever.
be, sir.
Guardian.
That's
I
yours left.
technically have been kidnapped. Someone should call
From
the
the
police.
orphanage And now you live an amazing life full of adventure and excitement.
Sure.
And I saw you peeking up Dr. Song's skirt the other day, you little prevert.
I mean, that probably did happen. So, what do? You know that the Temple of Boom is in deepest Nepal. You know that the song emitted by the Aminar plate is a key to opening the temple.
Mm-hmm.
You know that Phantom is not to be deterred. If they have to blast the entire mountain apart, they will. To get the secret of the Temple of Boom, what do?
We have to beat them there and use the song to open the gate, and then we'll be in the boom.
If only one of you was a doctor of operatic performance.
Yeah.
We
have one of those.
Who could replicate the music. And maybe even had backup singers / 3 velociraptors who are now permanently bonded to you, Dr. Song.
Oh my gosh.
What are their names?
They name themselves. They have autonomy.
Okay, what do they name themselves?
Ask them. Don't ask me. See?
I asked the
It bites
velociraptors
you.
what their names are. Well, this one's Bitey. That one's Hissy.
And then one tries to claw you.
Skillet.
Yeah. Bitey, hissing, slashy, clawy,
And
whatever.
sugar.
Sugar.
Is the third one.
Sugar lump.
Yeah.
Bitey, hissy, and sugar lump are your
Yes.
velociraptors. Cool. So, what's your plan?
Replicate the song with the power of my voice, and also the power of the velociraptors' voices, and the power of friendship.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
We can rig speakers that emit from the plane as we are flying near the mountain face. We can project the song at, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe the doors will open.
It's possible. So, are you racing to deepest Nepal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we probably gotta go pretty fast.
Yes, you do. There's no time to
This is
waste.
fast.
No time.
You throw your tents and things haphazard into the cargo area of the plane, and then push off. The velociraptors. Do you take the velociraptors with you?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they want to
why
come,
would-
but you are not required to take
They
them.
have names.
Okay.
Bitey gets to come. They all get to come with us.
Okay. Bitey, Hissy, and Sugar Lump pile into and begin chewing on everything, including the hydraulic lines. It takes most of the flight is convincing them not to rip apart the vital inner workings of the plane.
They're not plane trained yet.
They're not remotely anything but hugely destructive beasts.
Don't we have like a crate we could put them in?
How do I
Well, you
always
have a
end
crate,
up-
but good luck getting them in it.
How do I always end up bringing along animals?
I don't know. You're
I don't
like you're like
You
Snow
don't know how to
White.
say no.
You know,
Yeah, you're
it's a
right.
Disney princess thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes. So
You're like la 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 la, and they're all like,
They just flock.
they just show up. It's the best.
smash cut of you flying off over this darkened jungle into the distance. And then we cut to the interior of your plane and you're being buffeted. We see snowflakes and ice crystals blowing past. It is whiteout conditions. You are going to need to land the plane. However, you made a stop or whatever and picked up a GPS and did a little bit of research. So you know you're in the right area. So you are going to need to make a very daring landing, Ace,
Okay.
here in the mountains.
No problem.
Sure, he's breaking a few rules and
662.
regulations to land this here.
662,
662.
not required. You skid to a halt on your pontoons on an ice field. Like the wind catches up and the plane does a 360 and nearly tips down on one of its wings, but doesn't quite. You're able to right it and you skid to a stop a mere 50 feet from the sheer rock face.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
All right.
I did my bit. Somebody
Do we
else do
see anything
something.
nearby,
No,
or is it totally white out?
it's totally white out. You can just barely see the rock face in front of you.
Does the GPS tell us how far we are from our
50 feet.
destination? Oh.
50 feet. Yep.
Oh, okay. So
It's
we
time
can
to start
probably
singing.
set up our megaphones here, right?
Sure.
Okay. All right, cool.
So who is managing the jury rigged electronics to try to amplify your voice over the cries and whines of the blizzard around you?
I mean, Michael is my AV guy, but
Sadly, he's not union, but you know.
Right. He's gonna need scale for that. So who would like
There are
to
always
make
more
who would like
orphans.
to make an improvised electronics roll? Probably with
I've-
book smarts.
Oh,
Book smarts. I'll do it. Oh, geez, bud. Here we go. I got a 1 and a 2. No.
Beautiful.
My luck has run out.
Yes, it's terrible. It just creates a massive feedback.
Dang, dude.
And you begin to hear a rumbling in the distance. Perhaps the sound that you have, the very loud sound that you have created with the speakers that you rigged onto your plane has triggered an avalanche. So, Dr. Song, what are you
Yay.
doing?
I start singing anyway.
Yes.
let's hear it.
Go ahead and make it can be any attribute that you would like. And you may use linguistics because once again, you are attempting to replicate something and you have an additional die because you brought the velociraptors with. So you'll roll whatever attribute plus 2 die.
Okay, so I'm gonna do streetwise because I used to do busking.
Yes.
So I had to learn how to project without.
Yes.
Okay. Oof.
So
Okay,
streetwise plus linguistics plus velociraptor
plus
bonus.
Velociraptors. Okay, all of these and no 6, but I did get a 1, and I got a 2 and a 3 and 5 and a 5.
All right. Is anyone else doing anything to help?
Please.
I fish out just a normal megaphone.
I like.
Hold that up.
Does anyone have a way that they could realistically use, if they haven't used it already, to realistically use their artifact? That includes you, Dr. Song.
Um.
When I
mean-
say realistically, I mean it can be super silly and insane. It doesn't have to be. But at this point, it would be good for Dr. Song to succeed. So someone burning an artifact to enable that to not have sucked really bad.
Hollow out my flashlight so that she can use it like a tube.
Well, your artifact is a red headband. We've got red
I
headband,
could make just make her
hairpin.
luckier. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can. She's struggling. Perhaps she is struggling to find the strange atonal melody amongst the screaming winds and blowing ice of the storm and the rumbling of the ever approaching avalanche.
Oh,
So
I put the
perhaps-
headband around my ears.
Yeah, perhaps Sir
Yeah.
Lambert removes the red headband and places it on Dr. Song, partly to cover the ears and also partly to provide courage. Would you like to have the effect of that be a reroll? Would you like it to be add 2 dice, count 5 or 6 as a full success, or any doubles? Did you get doubles, Dr. Song?
Yes.
So you might choose to treat any double as a success.
Want to do that?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So you
Yeah, I got
have
a 5 and a 5.
beautiful. You have burned your artifact. Actually, no. I'm going to say treat a 5 or a 6 as a full success is even better because that would
Okay.
get you 2 successes. Cool. So, but you still have a 1, yes?
Yeah.
Perfect. So
Perfect.
Perfect.
you wrap the lucky headband around Dr. Song's head, and just the extra muffling cuts out the sound of the blizzard and helps you focus even more. And you get one perfect repetition of this strange melody, and the sheer stone face in front of you splits open in a jagged line, and you are able to crush your way in just as millions of tons of ice and snow collapse around you. You've narrowly avoided being crushed to death in an avalanche.
Wow, that was lucky.
Yes.
I was real lucky.
Good thing I brought this headband.
It's true.
Maybe
So-
a little too lucky. No, I'm just kidding.
So, you are in an ancient temple. Another one. It is everything here is very, very large. The doors that open in front of you are 20 feet. The stairway that greets you, each step is like 2.5 feet tall. There are strange statues that line this walkway. They are clearly not entirely human. They are humanoid, but they are likewise 15 feet tall, bearing strange weapons and armor. What do you do?
Is this like a civilization that we don't recognize?
I don't know if people recognize it.
Can I roll book smarts?
Yep.
2 1s.
Cool. You go over and you examine a statue, and the spear lances out and stabs you in the shoulder. Take 1 harm, please. Make yourself injured to book smart, so it conks you on the head.
Okay.
Which means you will deduct 1 die from any future book smart rolls until you can get that addressed. Anyone else?
Oh, man.
You guys should avoid the spear thing. It's not great.
Do I recognize anything from the occult?
Possibly. It could be a book smart with the cult.
4 and a 1.
Ah,
great.
awesome. Cool. So you look around and you're not quite sure. Something is tickling the back of your mind. Something about these statues reminds you of something that you've read. And you just kind of begin poking around. Nothing really. It's like it's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite get it. When you hear a grinding noise, the entire passageway to left and right is beginning to close.
Uh-oh.
The statues on either side of the passageway are kind of alternating, and it looks like as they close, they're going to like form almost like a perfect interlock and squish you all flat. What do you do?
We run.
All right, heroics. Unless someone wants to be smart and try to untrap the trap.
No, I don't think I'd be able to.
2 and 1.
All right,
So I think this is where I die.
maybe.
3 1 2.
All right,
3, 2, and 1.
awesome. Dr.
Is
Song.
it?
Am I am I rolling?
If you are just trying to run, it's going to be heroics.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to run. A 2 and a 3.
Okay.
At least I'm not dead.
I mean, you all suck. So
True.
everyone who got a 1 take 1 injury to heroic.
Oh no.
Oof.
As you get battered and beaten around as the passage closes, but it is enough time for you to make your way through. And each of you, Sir Lambert, your machete is lost. Dr. Song, your pepper spray is lost. Dr. Smith, your glizzy is lost.
No!
And Ace, your khakis are no longer clean.
Your poor Glizzy.
Oh, you
Or
dirty
khakis.
khakis.
This is insufferable.
Insufferable.
I burned so many items for this.
Beaten and bruised and barely pulling each other and yourselves out at the last moment as the chamber closes behind you, you find yourself in a much larger room. It's almost like a temple within a temple, or that perhaps this was once open to the sky. There's a huge chamber that goes up far, far into the darkness above you. And there's a lovely, almost like Grecian style domed temple here in the center of this chamber. Everything is studded with these very small crystals that glow very faintly with a bluish light, giving the whole scene in front of you kind of a moonlit night kind of illumination. There is a brighter source of light deep within this secondary temple. It is sunk a little bit. It's almost like it's in a not natural, it's in a carven amphitheater. There are 5 steps down. Each one is probably about 5 feet.
Time to make our way downtown.
All right, let's go. Walking fast.
Can everyone give me
no faces.
a streetwise, please? Genius will apply.
I got a 1.
Cool.
4 and 3.
Cool.
3, 4, 5.
Cool.
2 5s and a 1.
Cool. So Dr. Song and Sir Lambert go first, and they make it down several steps. Ace and Minnie following. Ace makes it to the second step down. Minnie is still on the first step when one of them, you're not sure who, triggers a trap.
Yeah.
These 5 steps are clearly freely rotating rings. There's a rumble, and they begin to spin
No.
and spin and spin, picking up speed. Certain big chunks of these rings fall out and clatter deep into the depths below. So now you are on. It's a Frogger maze basically. You're on alternate rotating rings, and you're all going to have to make your way by timing appropriately and hopping.
Okay,
So-
let's do it.
I've played this video game before.
Right. And those
Yeah, me too.
exactly. And those of you who have injuries, you might want to think of creative ways to use something other than your injured statistic to attempt to make your way forward.
So I'm going to use my book smart because I'm actually going to use what I know about the speeds of opposite travel, and like I'll know how to like jump at the right time to make sure that I
Yes.
don't injure myself.
Train A leaves Schenectady at 3 p.m., traveling 45
Right,
miles an hour. Yeah,
exactly.
perfect.
I'm just gonna follow her.
Okay. That's a streetwise. I'll even let you apply rule breaker to it because you're like I'm not even gonna try. I know that the trick here is you're supposed to figure out some sort of creative way. I'm literally just gonna time myself to go with Minnie's jumps.
5 and a 3.
Okay.
I got 2 2s.
Okay.
I've dodged traffic on my adventures very much, in very populated cities and high traffic. So I feel like that this would be very similar to that.
Yes.
A 6 and a 2.
Beautiful. What about you, Dr. Song?
This is heroic, right?
No, it's whatever you choose. And if you have an injury to heroic, you might want to avoid.
I don't have any injuries.
Oh,
I'm
well, good.
perfect.
Good. Then you can choose what
Okay.
you would like.
I'm choosing streetwise.
Okay.
I got a 6 and a 1 and a 5.
All right. Cool. Well, the good news is that Sir Lambert and Chloe make it to the inner temple.
Yay.
Ace makes progress by you are standing next to Minnie, you make your way up to Minnie, and Minnie's like doing the calculations in your head, and then as soon as you go, and now, Ace just kind of leaps forward, and that surprises Minnie, so Minnie doesn't leap. So Ace has made progress. Minnie is still back in the regular location. Dr. Song and Sir Lambert are at the place. However, in leaping, Dr. Song kicked loose the last bit of stone on the inner ring. So it's going to be harder for Dr. Smith and Ace to make it across.
But no.
Great. That's what I wanted in my life, was a little more challenge, you know?
Yep.
Just
So
keeping things fresh.
That's how I roll.
if there are ways
Minnie.
that Sir Lambert and Dr. Song can help, you're not forbidden from rolling to try to help. But now it is up to Dr. Smith and Ace to see if they can make their way through the spinning rings of death to the inner
All
temple.
right. I'm gonna use Streetwise because when I used to live on the streets, I had to get through spinning blades all the time.
Is there like a something that's holding it up that I could throw my hairpin at it and make it stop?
Yes.
There is.
You can see
Okay,
because you have
don't
kicked
roll
loose
yet.
that. Yes, you can make a, I would say, book smarter. Well, you could heroic, book smarter, streetwise, your choice. But you may use your hairpin.
I'm gonna use my hairpin to try to stop the swirly blades.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I got a 3, a 2, and a 2.
Okay. But you're using your hairpin.
I am.
If you want to burn your hairpin, you may either re-roll that, add 2 dice, treat
okay.
a double as a success, treat a 5 or 6 as a success.
Okay, I'm gonna add. Wait, can I add 2 dice?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you get a double on that last roll?
Yeah.
Then you can just say.
Oh wait, double is success.
Okay. So
goodness.
you time it perfectly. You can see this spinning mechanism underneath. You time it perfectly and you throw and you miss. And it's very, very disappointing. You have lost your ancient hairpin. And then you hear ting, 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 ting as it bounces around on the inside of this mechanism and then a lurch. As it doesn't stop entirely, but it slows significantly. So for now, I'm going to say that Dr. Smith and Ace can treat 5s and 6s as successes.
Okay. I'm going to heroically move to the middle.
Yes.
I got a 4 and a 2.
All right. Dr. Smith is on mute.
Sorry, I would like to use Streetwise. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. I got a 6 and a 3, baby.
Beautiful.
Yay.
So Dr. Smith just leaps and jumps and finds herself over. And now all three of the 4 of you are safe in the center of this temple. It's up to you, Ace.
All right. I'm going to be heroic again. I'm going to be ready if I fall to use my scarf to try to
Yes.
swing across or whatever. Oh, I got a 6 and a 4.
Beautiful. Didn't even need to worry about the slowing effect of Dr. Song's hairpin. So now you are all gathered together in the center of this temple within a temple. There's a bright source of light shining out between these pillars. The pillars themselves are similar to the statues that made up the trapped hallway. They are, however, much more finely detailed. They're carved out of some sort of white marble or alabaster. They are 12, 13, 14 feet tall. They are wearing some sort of uniform, like very, very furry. There's it's very finely carved, stylized fur, like furry helmets and furry gambesons and furry leg pieces and things like that.
What about their boots?
Also
Boots with
furry.
the fur?
Yeah. Also furry.
Cool. Was the whole club looking at her, or
Does anyone do anything? Right.
I would like to lick it to be able to tell how old the statue is.
Give me a street smart. Book smart.
5.
It is. You lick it, and it tastes fairly old. It's your best guess.
This is pretty old.
Yeah, and maybe something has peed on it.
Well, I mean, it's salty, obviously.
Right.
Sure.
Exactly.
But it's sterile, and I like the taste.
Yeah. And the velociraptors had no difficulty hopping across because that's what they do. So they're with you. Floating in the center of this temple it looks like an egg made of crystal with very, very fine facets that seem to be collecting all of the ambient light from these little shards, these little chips of crystal that are glowing faintly blue.
That must be why we're here.
It casts a coruscating light on the inside.
To
Can I
destroy
point my
the
flashlight at
egg.
it?
You point your flashlight at it. A massive laser beam blows through the side of the mountain.
Well, that's cool.
That's really dangerous. But now we have a way out.
Yeah.
But what about like, because this always happens to us, I want to look behind us or like around in the wings because of course Dr. What's Her Butt is gonna already be there and like real snootily thanking us for doing the hard work. And
Yeah.
I think we should just be ready to laser beam the shit out of her. Like,
Yes.
she should be destroyed.
You look behind, you see nothing. You look ahead to the now like 5 foot vertical, 5 foot horizontal shaft that this massive laser beam cut out. You see nothing. And then you hear whirring from above you.
Uh-oh.
I start clapping.
Right. You start slow tapping.
preemptively.
Descending from the ceiling of this dark chamber from however many hundreds or thousands of feet above, from the very apex of this mountain, you can see a variety of dark lines snaking down, and ninjas,
Laser
and one person in a lab coat.
Laser beam them.
Can I
We're just gonna
point my
no
flashlight
dialogue,
at
just
them?
straight up incinerate them and be done with this.
Yes, go ahead and make a heroic roll. Is anyone doing anything to help? Can this be a group effort?
I feel like this is pretty ambitious too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I pick up the egg and hold it?
Yeah. It's just floating freely in
and
space.
then Lambo, like, I'm gonna hold it up, and all you have to do is just, light.
Yes.
It's like when you have it's like the blowtorch using hairspray and a lighter.
Yep. No
Wait.
problem.
Okay.
Also, I have my special jeweled necklace. What if we like shine something through it to like
Yep.
also like
Focus it more.
intensify the beam?
Because it blew through a mountain,
Yep.
but we
Yeah.
need more juice.
Yeah,
Yes.
get more. We'll squeeze the
Maybe-
juice.
Maybe using the necklace diffuses the light and just makes it super wide.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
it's
Laser
like
shotgun.
We'll see.
shotgun style.
And how is Dr. Song
laser
helping?
fan.
I am
Singing
cheering
a hype song.
on.
Okay.
Singing a hype song.
And posting
Cool.
the Instagram/TikTok live.
Yeah.
I'm getting a video of this for posterity.
Tic Tac live
Perfect.
right now.
Perfect. Morale
Tic
sometimes
Tacs.
helps. So everyone make the roll that you intend to make. And since you are using your artifact, Dr. Smith, do you want that to be add 2 additional dice? Do you want it to be treated? Might say treat 5 or 6 as a success, or treat any doubles as a success. Is
I'm
the best way
gonna
to
say 5 or 6s as a success.
Okay, cool.
Oh no! Isn't there a reroll one?
reroll? Yes, would apply.
Is it reroll 1 or something?
Reroll up to all.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do a reroll one.
Okay,
I
Okay.
had a 6, a 4, and a 1.
beautiful.
I got a 5 and a 4, which I'm
Do
Beautiful.
I
pretty good.
also get an extra dice for using my item,
Nope.
or I just have the 2? Okay.
But you can apply
All right.
genius if you'd like.
I got 3 and 2. Oh, okay. Let me roll one for genius then, and a 4. Let me. Are any of those successes? I mean,
Nope.
4's kind of one.
Nope.
No. Okay.
6 is
I'm
the
gonna
success.
reroll
you're looking
all
for.
of them.
Yep.
2, 1, 6.
Beautiful. So that's 2 successes and a 1. What'd you get there, Dr. Song?
2, 3, 4.
Okay, cool. And what'd you get there, Ace?
5 and a 4.
Cool. So it's a little bit chaotic, Dr. Song, and you're not getting the lighting that you want. So you kind of like turn on
acoustics are
the
not great here.
you turn on the video, you turn on the light on your phone to get a little bit of a better picture, and then that sends this like shower of little small, very fine, very powerful laser beams in a spinning pattern that begin to slice off the top of this mountain. However, with the success of Ace not dropping this egg-like crystal, and Sir Lambert very professionally aiming the flashlight at it, and Dr. Smith leaping into the air to hold her antique special amulet over it to focus the beam. In fact, a massive beam of energy fires out the top of this mountain, completely incinerating, you believe at least, Dr. Wells and the ninjas, and a significant portion of the top of this mountain,
Yes, we've
which
won.
then immediately begins to crash around you.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
do?
normal.
Who saw this coming?
Yeah.
We have the shaft, the 5-foot shaft. We
Yes.
run through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The egg itself, however, is now glowing white hot.
Ow, 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 ow. Hot
Yes.
potato. Give me
Yes.
a bag. Chloe,
I
open
hate
the
eggs.
bag.
Ah, this is awful.
I'm gonna,
This is
I'm
a
gonna,
terrible experience.
I'm gonna
I have a
drop it
very
into
large
Chloe's
bag.
large
You
bag.
drop it
smell
into Chloe's large
terrible.
bag. All right, I need one last heroic set of rolls from everyone, or something else of your choosing, to see how successful you are at getting out of the
6
mountain.
and a 2.
Beautiful.
4 and
4
a
and
1.
a 4.
Okay,
Doubles.
Dr. Song.
I got a 2 and a 1.
Beautiful. Well, it's not that hard. You struggle. A couple of you get like slammed by falling sheets of ice. I think everyone takes one more injury to heroic, because you're totally spent. However, you eventually find yourself on a ledge, looking out over this beautiful the snowstorm. While you've been in the temple, the snowstorm has cleared, and you see this beautiful, pristine mountainscape in front of you with a deep, deep valley. You are far, far in deepest Nepal, however, and your plane has been crushed under an avalanche.
Whoa! What about Michael?
Oh.
He came with you.
Dead? Oh,
Michael and the
okay.
velociraptors are with you. As you then meet the denizens of the temple. Yetis.
Oh, but they're friendly because we own the thing that controls them.
Well, they would be very upset if you had the relic with you. However, Dr. Song, due to a 1, goes to pat Dr. Song's giant purse, and there is, in fact, a big burned hole in the bottom of it. It is somewhere back inside the collapsed temple. But because you have a linguist with you, and because Yetis are actually kind of nice, they will pick you up on their shoulders and give you piggyback rides to their Yeti village, where you can rest and recuperate and study their Yeti language and culture. There will be many books abound that come out of this. All the TikToks in the world with little cute Yeti kids running around.
What do Yetis eat?
Usually people.
Right, but like in their village, they have like stews and stuff,
Yeah.
like to keep it more like delicious.
Yeah, just don't
things.
don't ask too much about like
Mystery
where the meat came from.
Is this what we do now? This is where we live. I love the Yetis.
Yes. Eventually, however, they will inform you once you have learned their language that they have a sacred duty to protect this valley from all interlopers, that they were very happy to get to know you, and that you are each presented with a very fancy kind of beaded necklace, which you should wear whenever you're in deepest Nepal in case you run across a Yeti. They won't eat you right away. But it is time for you to leave and to go back to your modern world and leave the secrets of the Yetis to their icy realm. And they
feel
send
like
you
the
off.
Velociraptor should stay with the Yeti.
Yeah.
Your choices.
Yeah, I'll probably leave the velociraptors
All right,
behind.
the velociraptors stay behind and become the Yeti's most prized pets and hunting companions. So months later, you walk into a Nepalese village. All the guys have big long beards. The Sir Lambert and Ace have big long beards just to show the passage of time. Other than that, you are able to book passage back to upstate New York, where you are able to debrief and write your papers and celebrate the glory that no one else may know, but you are able to foil Phantom's plan for world destruction using
They could have blown up the moon with that thing.
For sure. That was 100% what they planned to do. Hold the moon for ransom.
Mm-hmm.
So
got
there's
it.
a
$1 million.
yes. You're all in the Airstream trailer that Dr. Smith calls her office, recounting this over glasses of scotch or whiskey or whatever. And there's a freeze frame, jump up, high five moment as you celebrate your success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end.
Hey.
Post-credit scene.
Uh-oh.
We're back in deepest Nepal, amongst the
no.
ruins of the Yeti temple.
Oh no.
There, sitting in just a passageway, is this glowing crystal. It's catching little flickering pieces of light from the daylight outside, and it's casting a beautiful pattern on the inside. Something crawls out of the shadows. a little hand reaches forward and picks up the egg and then chitters with glee. The monkey from the Best Western Madripoor that everyone rolled ones trying to detect had stowed away in your plane had been following you this entire time, and it now controls the fate of the earth. Dun dun dun.
Better than
Dun,
Nazi.
dun, dun.
To be continued.
What if the monkey's a Nazi?
Oh, he has a little Nazi hat on and an armband.
Oh no!
He was a spy for Phantom all along.
Oh,
God.
man.
Now, the
disappointing.
end. Roll credits.
Oh no.
Oh no, the Nazi monkey.
Yeah. But well done. Well done. You made friends with velociraptors and fell in
I
holes
didn't die.
and didn't die. Because
How did we
dying
not
isn't a thing that
die?
happens in this game.
Yeah.
Usually
we
just
didn't die.
massive embarrassment. But well done.
We did it!
That was,
And we didn't die. We got real close though.
it was
We did
very
very
silly,
well.
but you did quite well.
Fell in so many holes.
It's
So
true.
many holes.
It's
so
true.
many holes.
One hole is too many. I mean, what was that? What was your saying there,
Wait,
Meg?
what was that?
What was that
Meg.
saying?
No,
Holes for Meg's goal.
nothing.
Dr. Smith's catchphrase?
No, it's not my catchphrase.
The thing that we say now at the end of every session instead of maybe next time?
No,
No
no,
souls, just holes.
no. That's bad too.
I approve.
Wow.
No, none of those are good.
They're all good. What are you talking about?
This is just happy that the tables have finally turned.
Goodness. Ooh, I've been waiting for this.
Show me your inside.
Right? Horses are better than people.
Aw.
Listen, I do my best, and my best just isn't very good.
Cool.
All right.
Well, hey, that's that. That is
All right,
Minnesota Smith and the
cool.
Temple of Boom.
We did it.
So
Guys,
next week we're off because Meg has to graduate children's.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have to go to graduation because I actually like the kids graduating.
Weird.
Yeah,
If I didn't like them, I wouldn't go, but I like them.
Akko.
I know.
I mean,
Probably good that you like the kids you teach.
yeah.
I guess.
Mine does help.
And yeah, so we'll figure out what's up after next week.
Yes.
Slambo, thanks for playing with us.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Thanks for having
Lambo.
me.
Hello.
It's great
lots of
having
fun.
you. You were our first VTuber.
Mhm.
Yay.
Yay.
I
First.
like all your costumes.
Yeah.
I don't have a beard, but a big, thick mustache is, probably
I
good.
think that does the trick.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like
Yeah,
it.
that's good.
Yeah. It's my juice cosplay.
Yeah, it looks good. You're like
okay.
Papa Juice, though. You're like older Juice. Papa Juice, I'm trying. Stop yelling at me, Papa Juice.
You dropped the only jar of olives we have in the entire
No.
tri-state area, Meg.
Papa Juice.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Well, do the
Tell
thing
it-
where, Lambo,
Yeah.
tell everyone where they can see you next, who you are and where they can see you next.
I'm a variety streamer, VTuber on Twitch. You guys can find me at /SassLambo and also the TikTok and all that good stuff. I play lots of silly games, and that's where you can find me.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm Melissa T. I'm on Twitch and other social media. That's it. You can find me next time you can see me is probably Wednesday playing Terraria with my mom.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Meg.
I'm Megan Amel, and I am on Twitch also. And I'm almost on summer break. And when I'm on summer break, I stream a lot. So you should follow me because I will be your friend all summer long. Thanks for coming.
Wow.
That's it.
I'm Juices TV. I stream on Juices TV on Twitch. Also, every Wednesday on Captain TV is the weekly with me and Yurder She Wrote. And this week we have an AMA on Thursday as well with Bloody Drongo. And he's Australian, so you should tune in for that. And both of those are at noon Pacific time at twitch.tv/Captain TV.
Nice.
And I will be back tomorrow night for super hardcore green hell with Blink Blink Games.
Yo,
Nice.
Green Hell,
Perfect.
so good.
Perfect.
Mhm.
And I am Zero or Zero Daylight or Michael or DM or GM or Keeper or Narrator or whatever. And I stream a couple times a week over at twitch.tv/C plus content. This plus all of our other C plus content is available at cpluscontent.tv, our YouTube channel. So if you like silly one-shots like this, if you like epic sci-fi, if you like spooky in a shared continuity, if you like teenage superhero angst, etc., go ahead and check that out. If you are not currently subscribed, head over there and hit the subscribe button, hit the little alert bell to be notified when there's new content available, which is roughly 24 hours after it broadcasts live on Twitch. Coming up next Sunday morning, we will be doing with a special guest star. We'll be wrapping up the third session of Pioneer Academy Pep Club, which is a Monster Hearts actual play. So it's a teenage angst drama game, only all the characters are also monsters. And then not next Sunday, but the Sunday after, we will pick up here in the evenings. And I believe Galleria Goths is on the docket for our next game. This is Mall Goths versus Visigoths. So 80s Mall
What
Goths.
color lipstick should I wear?
Black.
Okay.
Black. Unless you're a Visigoth and then like goat blood or something. But yes, it is. It is the romantic entanglements of Mall Goths in the 80s and Visigoths that have been transported through time to hang out at the food court.
Sounds very Bill and Ted to
I'm
me.
into it.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
It's going to be very serious.
Alyssa and I are already excited because we're thinking of all the things we could do to our makeup.
Right?
Yes.
And we will have another special guest star then. So cool. That is that.
Yay.
All right. Yay.
Yay.
Thanks, everybody.
Cool.
And we can end there, right?
Nope.
Yep.
No.
God damn it.
No.
Hands
I thought we were golden.
Hands and or hooves in.
Sure.
in on 3. 1,
1,
2, 3.
3.
Maybe next time.
Next time.
Wow.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.